to Guild Wars 2 wiki, it's much better. Maybe. I don't know. Are you expected to be finished with Baldur's Gate 3 by the 18th? How long did Divinity take us? I know it was... I want to say it was 180 hours to do Divinity. It was a long one, wasn't it? It was a long one. And we didn't exactly stall in that game either. We were playing. We were gaming the whole damn way. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's get started. Let's head to End of Dragons, my friends. And reminder, our Guild Wars 2 MOG contest is coming up. I saw Darkbringer tweeted us saying he wants to enter. 0 points, mate. 0 points. 174 hours of cinematics in Baldur's Gate 3. August 3rd is Baldur's Gate 3, the 16th is PoE, 22nd is Guild Wars 2, and the 6th of September is Starfield. MMOs do always take a back seat to that kind of stuff, though. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, Aurene. You useless sack of crystal jism. Icebrewed Saga was disappointing. I understand the conditions the staff are working within, but god damn it, it was disappointing whether you like it or not. Let's go. Oh, come on. Aurene does nothing in Icebrewed Saga. It's like, I'm too strong now. I must remain in my hot tub. You deal with it.
Champion, it's wonderful to see you. Even with Jormak and Primordius gone, I noticed Tyria's still standing. Seems the exalted
Our time,
were a bit
let's
off
go.
in their predictions. Disaster hasn't struck.
All's well.
Yet.
Excellent.
The world does feel different, though. Can't put my finger on it. Like, change is coming. Real change.
I feel it too, Champion. That's why I wanted to see you. I've
Vanguard
begun
is still
to
there.
perceive something.
Oh.
A distant presence.
Oh.
An ancient presence. It's a ripple in the mists. Like a dolphin in the deep, sounding to sense what's out there, and I want to
Are you saying you've got a phone call?
But before I do, I check my visions. All my possible futures converge to one point. Today.
And you can't see past it.
And I can't see past it.
Are you sure? Does it mean you die?
I'm not sure of anything, except my urge to respond, to say,
Hello?
yes, I'm here.
You're not scared?
I'm intrigued. I'm intensely curious. And even if I die, we know I won't stay dead.
We think.
Whatever it
Joko
is,
power.
I can handle it. I just wanted to tell you, before it all
Powered by
begins.
Joko Nuggets.
How does it begin?
I'm not sure, but I know it involves Tiny and Goric.
And then I'll talk to them.
Okay. Yeah, our boy's still here. He's chilling. Just because I can speak doesn't mean I will. I think Jormag might have something to say about that one of these days. Yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. Are we not going to Ratasum? Ratland? Have they opened another door or something? Where does this go? Oh, Tammy's here. Hello. Oh.
Commander.
Keith,
Oh, you're back. That's, good. That's great.
is she...
Something to do with Goric. Yeah, okay, so Goric and I have been up here doing research, looking for a way to end the dragon cycle.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, who needs that noise every 10,000 years, am I right? So many dead people, and the cleanup is insane.
You were talking about Goric.
Right. Goric got a message from an old colleague.
Huh.
An old Inquest colleague.
Ah.
Anka.
Anka.
He's mentioned her a couple times. I've never met
Oh,
her.
she hot?
Says she was tracking Jormag and Primordius.
Gorik's got a
She has
squeeze.
some data. Would he like to see it? She'll trade it to us.
For what?
Doesn't specify for what. Red flag. Come meet her at Lorner's Pass alone. Second red flag.
So, Anka offers him something she knows he'd want without asking for something in return?
Yes,
Why would she do that?
exactly.
Oh. She likes him.
Yeah, Goric, get in the ass.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why do you
Goric.
care?
Fucking slap it, mate.
No.
But you don't trust her.
Why should I?
Why?
Well, since I
indeed?
am working
I'm
from home
sorry,
until I
are
go
you
on holiday to see family in
worried for
Copenhagen
Gorik's
next
safety?
week, I get to torment you for the rest of the week. You should be shamed through
you
the
want me to go
streets when you
find
don't
him
acquire
at
the
the
Sky
palace?
Scale before the next
him back?
expansion.
Oh, come in.
Destroyed the schedule.
Would you?
Empty
Please?
promises. The
Thank you,
characteristics of a poor gamer. Cheer 100.
Rude? Robo dude? It's good to see you again. Let's see if we can find out about Timmy.
Gang's back together, huh? I mean, not the whole gang, obviously. Ritlock, Kaz and Jory.
Timing.
Ram's at the lodge. Logan's back in Krita. Kanaka's with Saida. Zafiro with the Zaishin.
Timing.
Garm is with Bram. Aaron Snapper dead. I don't know where the heck Zoja is.
Timey! I'll get Goric. It's going to be okay.
Timmy
no.
trying to dodge. How have you been feeling?
Ups and downs. Could do with fewer of the downs. Some days I wake up feeling like it's gonna take 9 bolts to the brain pan to get me out of bed, you know? But most days are fine. And we don't need to talk about the other days.
Have you been getting any rest?
Not enough.
Dodge.
That's not true. Okay, yes, that's true. I'm just getting so close to figuring out where all that magic went. That's not a good excuse, though. More rest, fewer symptoms, happier Timey.
Oh, you're not well.
Not
not well.
bad, considering it's mostly speculation. There's so much we don't know, or
You're not well.
don't know we don't know.
You have Aureen.
Hey, boy, what's
And
up?
she's been super helpful, but she's only one elder dragon, and not exactly typical of the species. We have so many questions. How did she ascend? Where did the others come from? Are there any more out there?
The Priory thought there was at least one more. The Water Dragon.
Draconology is an evolving
Boats!
field of
We're getting
study.
a boat today! I didn't even
Hypotheses
think
must
about that.
Be supported by evidence. They live their lives on a time scale we can barely
Boat day.
comprehend. Some days I wonder if they're knowable
Oh,
at
I've
all.
wanted that boat for a long
But,
time,
like
and
you
now it's
said,
here.
We have Aureen.
And she makes all the difference.
Boat day. Fuck you, Keith. Egg-stealing piece of shit. hopefully there's a giant-ass collection to do before that. Okay. Let's go and see what's going on over here. Keith and Brab as a couple. I don't know.
Why people happy?
If Keith plays the cards right, maybe she'll take her shoes off and Logan will come a sniffing. Do I smell toes? Oh, yes. Toes. Toes in the dark. Alright, let's meet Sussy Anka. Anka. Goric gonna get his D wet. Yeah, Goric. What up, player? Got your best clothes
Wait
on?
up, Commander? What are you doing
Looking
here?
sharp, mate,
Just
yeah?
thought you could use the company.
Seems implausible.
So, tell me about this old friend you're meeting.
Yo, you don't want to be running, Goric.
You
You're gonna
were
get a
there
sweat
all
on me.
about.
Yeah, it's like a breezy.
Spare no detail.
Anka? She's an old colleague from my time at Thaumanova. We had a highly productive collaboration. I mean, I may have occasionally experienced mild heart arrhythmia when we were working together, but as Blish always said, don't masticate where you hibernate.
What?
Or something. I'm paraphrasing.
I like it.
Anyway, I lost touch with her years
Mastication.
ago, after she left the inquest. We haven't spoken since.
You know, Goric, passion can mature in absence. Like an exquisite wine.
No, nothing like that. Just two ex-colleagues sharing research on a problem. And Commander, we do have a problem. Tiny and I have been working on a hypothesis about elder dragons and magic, but with most gone, data is hard to come by.
All right.
We're on Terra Incognita. Anka is offering, and we need all the knowledge we can get.
Yeah, I need knowledge of those panties. Am I right, Gorick?
Over here! It's been so long. Let me take a look at you. You haven't changed a bit.
Nor you. Anka, allow me to introduce...
Oh, I know. It's an honor, Commander. Any friend of Gorik's is a friend of mine.
Quite the charmer.
Right back at you.
Feels like only yesterday we were side by side.
Oh, he's
two
simping.
interns working to push the boundaries of science.
Ah, he's
Those were the
simping.
days.
I meant to reach out after what happened.
Play hard to
I
get,
did.
Gorick.
But there was this plague,
Higher.
beetles incubating in people's faces.
It was a long time ago.
Their shoes are fugly.
A lot's happened since then.
I'm happy to see you're well, and eager to see this new data of yours.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, looking for that data. Got the
I
OnlyFans
made
going
that
on,
up.
haven't you?
She what?
Made it up? But you said you don't have
Let's
a
see that
passion for elder
digitized
dragons?
information.
More of a professional interest. One in particular. I think you know her.
Wait a second.
You do want something.
Afraid I do. Me and my Aether Blades.
Aether blades!
Bye, Commander.
Hey!
Great to finally meet you.
Yeah, Gorick, get some.
Gorik! Aether blades in quest match! I knew she couldn't be trusted!
Nice. Yeah, Gorick, gotta get some on that boat. Got some boat sex coming on. Riding on the waves. Hello.
Come, champion. We'll catch them.
Maureen, hold on. We need a plan.
There's no time! They took Gorik!
He might just be
You
on a
can come
date.
with
We don't
me,
know it's
Or I
bad.
can go alone. Either way. But I'm not staying out of the fight this time.
Scion and Champion.
Scion.
This is the fight you're getting involved in. The world was ending and you sat in a hot tub. But Gorick getting kidnapped. This is where you make. This is where you draw the line. All right.
There is no time here, take my sub.
I'll scout ahead and try to find him.
Aether Blades. Never thought I'd see
I
those
apologize
sky
for the
cloud
TTS during the dialogue. I shall do a walk of shame.
You knew what
I
you
am
were
a bad
doing.
person.
Starlight, for the love of... Oh,
You knew.
Gorik!
They've certainly been busy. Where did they get all these airships?
First Mate Anka has secured the target. This wasn't supposed to be a kidnapping.
Who's this guy? Ivan.
But I suppose the situation is what it is.
Chief, what about the Elder Dragon?
Captain's orders are clear.
Crew's been talking, thinking maybe we could try out Anka's little toy.
No.
That voice is a bit much.
The extractor is
Anka's
experimental.
little toy.
It could kill her. Stick to the plan and maintain course.
Aye, aye, Chief.
I'll not...
Why is the Taskmaster so much beefier than the Captain?
The commander.
Getting
I'm
healthy.
gonna enjoy
The
kicking
Taskmaster's
your ass.
voice is like fucking like Jason Statham or something.
3 years.
Aether blades
3 years
are
today. My
insidious.
God, Joss,
But
awesome,
for
man.
pirates, they're weirdly into data entry. Check the terminal for a map, a flight plan.
Map check. Oh, there we go. Beep boop. Beep boop boop boop. Hackermans.
These charts, they don't make any sense. Why would the Aether blades go to...
The fury is mine. I have to get off this thing.
I'm reading a lot of wind shear up there. You can't... You don't have a choice! You're gonna have to jump!
I think I broke the boat. Hello.
To all ships, prepare for mist traversal. You heard the captain. Portal activation on my command.
Portal activation.
Pantaloons, sky pirates.
Hang on to your pantaloons, Sky Pirates. That's not something you hear every day.
Reading some crazy energy spikes, Commander. See anything strange?
You could say that.
They're heading into the mists.
Oh no, I can't help you in there! Commander, please, don't let anything happen to Gar...
Just you and me now, champion.
Maybe just you. I have no way to get to the next ship.
Let me help. I think you'll enjoy this.
My mouse is disabled. Hello? There we go. Prismatically, Orange magic launches you through the air, allowing you to cross incredible distances. Whee!
Getting healthier.
Ori, can't you just, like, murder everybody? I mean, you are a dragon, right? I'm just thinking it would make sense that Aurene just butchers people. Maybe I'm wrong. No, she blows up every ship but the one I'm on.
Commander, this is Captain Vitrin of the Aetherblade Armada. We're not here to harm your Asura friend. Call up Aurene and surrender. No one has to get hurt.
My mouse is gone again.
Everyone thinks I'm your pet.
Evasive maneuvers.
We might have a broken mouse situation, and that's really disastrous because they do not make my mouse anymore, and that means I've got to learn a new mouse, and that makes me want to stop playing games.
Die, Commander.
I might have to give up on gaming, guys. This could be the end.
Anka to munitions. Weapons check on the extractor. Prepare for live operation.
Our captain told us not to use it.
Just a contingency. Make sure it's ready.
Aye, sir.
Whee! It was a good run. Learning a new mouse really upsets me. Excuse me. I'm here to kill you.
Can't believe you fell for that.
These mobs are surprisingly weak.
And I'm trapped. Gotta be a way to overload the system.
Oh, little puzzle. Sneaky. Wait, did I miss one? Oh.
That did it. Now to find the right ship.
I'll take care of this one.
Mother Tree! The dragon!
Haven't seen Aurene like this in a while.
What did that do? Oh.
Piss off, Commander!
Not sure whether the platforms are supposed to be moving or not. Oh, we're putting like little... Oh, friendly fire! Come on! You're stood in the shit!
Next ship's too far. I have to steer this thing closer.
You want me to drive the ship? No problem. I am notoriously good driver.
How's she doing that? The hell's
Fury
going on?
is mine.
Who told you to prep the extractor? I gave a direct order not to use it.
Renyak's comm is broken.
Damn it! We don't even know what that thing does. Is it... How long until the jump?
Almost ready, Captain.
Oh, that's more like it, Aurene. Yeah, that I could get on board with.
Stop the commander, whatever it takes.
That was proper. Now we're talking. Does it bother anybody else that I've wiped out an entire fleet of people? for Goric of all people?
Ninja fleet, prepare for extrication from the mists. Initiate portal activation.
I've killed a lot of people here.
Timey, we're out of the mists. Can you see our location? Some kind of landmass in the distance. Timey! Ugh, must be out of comms range. Great.
We got a map. Hello, Kugane. Look at all them seas that we're gonna get to use our boat on.
Commander. Just in time to see it firsthand. Good.
I should just consider Anka! Oh, she's gone.
Crawling where they don't belong.
Deal with her later. Gotta find Goric.
Don't hurt me, please. I'll tell you anything.
Let's have some fun.
What do you want to know?
How do I down?
Commander, thank the alchemy. They tortured me. I never broke.
Did I turn off the force field? There we go. Sneaky.
Winding down. I can't believe Anka would do this. Joining the Aether Blades? Kidnapping? What's gotten into her?
We can talk
And
about
you
her
put on
later.
your shiny
right
shoes.
Now, we have to get off this ship.
She used to be so nice.
Sorry about this, Goric.
Now, not so much.
Anka, our people are on that ship. Hold fire. Just taking a little initiative, Captain.
Champion, I'm coming. Meet me on the deck.
Almost there, Commander.
Dragon's heading right for us, Captain.
Evasive maneuvers. I've got her in my sights.
Are they gonna kill Aureen?
There she is.
Don't do it, Anka.
Maureen!
Is that a Ghostbusters trap?
Anka, you disobeyed a direct order. There is a problem, and I handled it.
She's not
Commander,
dead.
I think we're going down.
She's not dead. She's fine. She's full of Joko juice. She's pumped to the gills. She's fine. Hello? Respectfully. And I'm in prison now. Kind of a rough start. Aureen dead. Goric not getting any ass. I'm in prison.
I think she's stabilizing. Last thing we need is a dead mainlander. Probably stick us in morgue detail. The hell is that one anyway? Search me. Those teeth, those ears. Ugh.
They've never seen an Asiora before.
I can hear you. Oh.
I said I don't know. The detective will have an update when it's all sorted out. Sit tight.
Unacceptable. I want my comms call. We have a right to counsel.
Not here, you don't.
Oh, thank the Commander.
Wait, they've dressed me as a peasant.
For, so much to... You won't believe where we...
I'm poor. They didn't make Goric poor.
Okay, first things first. We're in a pickle.
I can see that.
After Amnoon, I swore I'd never go back in. One time, unfortunate misunderstanding. 2 times, I start to question myself. Prison changes you. I'm not built for hard time, Commander. There's still so much to learn, so much science to be done. Never even got a chance to tell. I won't die in this cell, you hear me? I won't. Jail my body, but my mind is free. Okay, calm down, everyone. Think. Scrap metal. If we find some, we can hone it into a shiv. We have to establish dominance. Find the biggest, most intimidating inmate and stab him in the carotid artery in front of the whole cafeteria. Oh, but if we do, then what have we become? Are we monsters, Commander? And were we all along? Maybe prison doesn't change you. Maybe it reveals you. No, we do what we must to stay alive. In the insect world, there is no morality. Only the strongest survive. And so shall we.
Why would I want to stop this dialogue?
Beetle, as deadly as the mantis, as resilient as the roach.
Okay.
All right, outsiders. Your time's up.
It's just over.
Time's up? Are we being executed?
What? What's the matter with you? Your friends negotiated your release.
Our friends?
Follow me. And no funny business. You're still in my custody.
Officer, may I ask your name?
Rama. Detective Rama.
Detective Raman.
My name is Gorik.
Yeah,
I'm an
I don't need your life story. You washed up on my beach. Gave me a crap ton of paperwork.
Truth is, I've at times been quite at odds with the law. In fact, I was charged with bioterrorism in Amnoon.
He grew a beetle in his arm.
Yeah.
Staying busy, Akane?
Best internship ever.
All right, you two. Release forms. By signing this, you affirm that the Ministry of Security has treated you fairly and humanely, that you've suffered no unreasonable bodily harm during your arrest and detainment. You first, bioterrorist.
Wait, define bodily harm. I stubbed my toe last night.
Sign the damn form.
Oh shit, I'm not wearing shoes. It's okay. Logan can't get to me. You'd have to travel through a portal. We're safe.
Now you. You can collect your personal effects from the box there.
I like Detective Rama a lot. Bioterrorism. Whatever
we
you
hope
say.
you enjoyed your stay at the Shinjay Detention Center. Now if you'll follow me. Akane, hold down the fort.
Roger that.
Shinjay?
I was trying to tell you, Commander. The airship crash-landed in...
Kantha, come for the waters, stay for the hospitality. Been a while. Did you miss us?
Kantha? I don't know what to say.
Only been 114 years. Not like you had time to prepare something.
What the alchemy is that?
Very pretty.
Security Mac or something. I can't keep up with all the new tech.
Curiously reminiscent of our golems. Has Kantha been trading with Radasum?
Which part of we've been closed to the outside world for over 100 years did you not understand?
But you can leave. I mean, I got here.
And we're here.
ArenaNet presents.
Welcome to Kantha.
Looks good. Any pandas around? Feels like there might be pandas around here, mate.
Ambassador's waiting for you. And our Minister of Security wants to speak with you after.
Whoa, Jory and Kaz are here. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. What up, players?
Kaz, Jory, I'm glad you're here. Have you heard anything about Aurene? Is she...
She's fine. Recovering.
Told
Don't
you.
worry.
Joko
Case
juice.
with her. You'll see her soon. It's okay to take a moment to find your bearings. After we heard about what happened, we were so... Anyway, took a little while, but it all worked out. Sort of.
I'm still missing some pieces. How did you find us?
Find you? You kind of caused...
A hot, steaming mess of a circus show?
An international incident. Jenna sent me to Smooth Feathers. And no way would I let Jory miss the opportunity of a lifetime.
Don't know about that. Not like I ever expected to see this place. But sure, if you say so.
You know it is. Commander, there'll be time to catch you up, but...
What are you talking about?
That man wanted to speak to you.
What? We must talk to that man. Mr. Lee?
So, you're the commander I've been hearing so much about.
I guess I am.
Lee, Minister of Security. Under the agreement signed, 20 minutes ago, you've been granted clemency.
I suppose I've got you to thank for that.
You are fortunate to have such influential friends. My understanding is you're something of a protector of the realm, doing whatever's necessary to keep your people safe.
I guess
try
so.
To keep all people safe.
I killed a lot of people.
I see.
Yeah. Bad guys,
Well,
mostly.
It is my duty to keep the people of Cantha safe. I'm very good at my job, Commander.
You killed any dragons, though?
Minister.
I must return to my duties. Welcome to the sovereign Empire of Cantha.
Well, Commander, you're almost free of me. But there's one more thing we need to do before I can sign your release. Meet me at the monastery training grounds as soon as you can.
Sure.
Rama?
Okay.
A word.
Minister?
Any updates on our Aetherblade situation?
Unfortunately, no. I've been busy handling our guest of honor, but I'll be back on the case soon as this is wrapped up.
Good. Then maybe we'll finally make some headway. Detective.
Wait, what? There's fishing? Why is there fishing? Fishing. You can now fish in the waters of Tyria. You can switch to your fishing rod by selecting fishing from the master skill menu. Fishing requires bait or a lure to be equipped. You've unlocked the fishing mastery line. View the mastery panel to learn more. Okay. Not a huge fan of fishing, generally speaking. Not super thrilled. I have a feeling they're going to force me to fish soon. Hotspots. Okay, we got anything new? I am interested to see where they came up with any new concepts for MMO fishing. So we've got reduce the the time to catch at fishing holes and triples the XP gain from fishing there. Okay. Grants a skill that detects hotspots, marks them on the map, standard stuff. Bonus 100 of fishing power while nourished. Adds plus 20 to base fishing power. That's kind of boring. Increase your maximum cast range by 50%. Add 20 base fishing power. Local legend. Fishmongers and fishing merchants around Cantha now offer you exclusive selections. Okay. Oh, I can't look at these. Jade bots. Arbor Stone Revitalization. Turtle Mount! Yeah. Nice. Very nice. I like. Okay, give me that. Oh, that is a chunky bit of experience towards my fishing. Alright. Alright, exit? Sure. Oh, my turtle will be the most miserable turtle.
They've released the commander. Gorik, too.
Good. I look forward to telling Gorik how much of a choya brain he was for trusting Anka.
To be fair, we all agreed to the plan.
Yeah, if by agreed you mean went along with it, but told you the whole time it was a bad idea. Yeah, but you're right. We did. Still, he and I are gonna have a talk.
Commander, Aureen found herself a nice little sea cave to rest up in. She'd love for you to come by.
I hitched a ride with a local fisherman. If you don't mind answering a few nosy questions, I bet you can too.
Don't forget, you need to meet with Detective Rama as well.
I do. All right, let's map it up. What do we got? What a green. Hero points. I've seen them in a while. Okay. Juicy. The Jade Sea. Echowild Forest. Caning? Drowned caning. Wait, this one drowned, so you built one right next to it? The Great Turtle Highlands. I wonder if that is where the Happy Turtle resides. Will there be a bar in the Great Turtle Highlands? Will it be there? Oh, well, nothing that flooded ages ago would flood again. That's just science. Swift Skiffs time trial. Oh, boat time trials. The boat gamers. I'm not there yet. Soon I shall be a boat gamer. Oh, yes. You better believe. That's the big fat turtle just falling to the floor. Okay. I'm gonna head out. Boom of Saitong. What is your story? What's this icon? Welcome to Shungji, fellow traveler. I was just about to start my mental exercises. Oh, you must be a mesmer. That I am. At the monastery, we practice a very precise art. Rather than summoning phantasms, the virtuoso creates manifest. Awesome story, man. That's fucking sick. Getting 10 out of 10. Don't even need your boat. Get out of the way, losers. Fucking dipshits. Race you, mate. Yeah? Race you. You guys can't even go underwater, you fucking losers. Absolute plebs.
Fishing isn't tough. If one develops patience.
They're going to teach me fishing now.
Who has time for that?
Okay. Here we go. I bet I'm
the
awesome
one
at
needing
this.
a lift out to the sea caves? Your friend said you might be by. I'm happy to give you a lift whenever. Odd one, that friend of yours. Smart, but in a kind of unsettling way.
Okay. Wait, there's a divider. Deliver the goods to their appropriate recipients. Wait, what's that zip line? Hold on. I'll be back, fisherman. Jade technology. You've encountered Jade technology that requires you to not be poor in order to play with it. Unlucky. Okay. Seems about right. Aurene Sanctuary? Ha! Not boatless! Where you at? Where you at? Yeah?
So,
I'm a
you
skipper
actually
now.
know a dragon. You just sit around and eat snacks and shoot the breeze like it's anybody?
Well, generally we talk about slightly more important things than that.
Oh, you're not secretly a god or something, are you?
Good question.
No, not that I know of.
I'm just a big lady with a big sword. And a rat on my back. Stop staring at my rat.
You're really, really tall.
Yeah.
Are all your people that big?
Sorry, are you asking me if my entire race is the exact same height?
No. Never mind.
Why was I such a dick to him? Yeah, generally none are larger than other people. That's all you had to say. What are you being a fucking pleb for? It's not like if when I met the race of Bex, I was like, so are all your people that small? And she explained that no, she's an anomaly.
All right, that's as close as we get. Not gonna ground her just to keep your feet dry.
Yeah. I don't mind some wet feet. Armor check. Alright. You guys carry on.
Ah, Commander. So good to see you walking free again.
Yeah, what was it like? You know, in the slammer. Did you get any prison tattoos?
Okay, that's enough fun at my expense. Now where's Oreen?
She's inside, resting up. Don't worry, really.
I just finished running a series of tests on her, and frankly, I'm baffled. Her vital signs are completely normal, but her magic, it's nearly non-existent.
They drained her magic?
Yes.
You got sucked
and that
off.
extractor thing they shot her with left us no clue how it works. Or how to cure her.
We got a pumper full of magic.
Jaime, your request to accompany Ambassador Meade to court has been approved.
What in the fuck is
I'll be
that?
your escort.
Lady
You a
Tiny.
fireman?
I could get used to that. Consider me escorted. Woohoo! Can't wait to get a closer look at those mechs.
Come. I can feel Oreen getting restless. She knows you're here. She spent most of her time sleeping,
herbs and
but
spices.
hearing you were on your way woke her right up.
I'm hungry. You know, you look really good in popcorn. Just saying. Think about it. Think about it.
Out, this is gonna be fun. Can't wait for you to reach current content.
I'm getting there. One step at a time. Oh, Oreen's sleepy.
Champion.
Oreen, you're sure you're...
I'm fine. Tired. And there's a hollow feeling, as if something is missing.
I see.
Commander, can we talk over here for a second?
We could have talked outside, but sure.
I think this is taking a toll on her mentally more than anything else. Wish we could perk her up somehow.
Well, I hand-fed her fish as a hatchling when she was fussy.
Well, there's a great big ocean right out there. Need any fishing supplies?
You will fish.
Fishing supplies?
You will fish.
Hey, there hasn't been much to do with
We
Kaz
created
all day
it.
in
You will
meetings.
fish.
It's meditative.
All right. To start fishing, use the cast line and target a large body of water or a fishing hole. Okay, here we go. Do I have to wait for the bobber? Modify my tackle. All right. Good. All done.
Just botless now.
Oh, targeting a reticle. Oh, we do have to wait for the bob. Is it like WoW and it's like shh? Oh my god. What is this now? Let's just try to escape. Use the skills to keep the lure over the target. Oh, okay. I see. Steady! 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 Hold! She's a whopper!
I'm always achieving greatness.
Hey. Right? Look at that. Behold. Hey, a thick girl with a thick fish. That's the
I
commander.
have something for you, Aureen.
As you fed me when I was young. But I'm no longer a baby dragon champion.
Yeah, you like a big old fish,
You
don't
could be
you?
an ancient dragon, Aureen, and I would still come with fish.
Yeah, you like a big fish.
That might be optimistic, given your lifespan. But thank you. I will enjoy this. I apologize. I was reckless. I wasn't thinking far enough beyond the moment.
You were everywhere out there, and we don't need you to be everywhere.
I know. I can't face that feeling again. That there was more that I could have done.
Well, you're gonna have to get over that.
You're right, of course.
What was that weapon the Aetherblades used? Any ideas, Commander?
No, none. But I'm gonna find out. I still need to meet with Detective Rama.
Yeah, more Rama.
I'll see if he
Like
knows
Rama.
anything we don't.
Rama's
Oh,
good
yes.
shit.
Kaz told me about that. Have fun. You caught that she's meeting with the Empress later, right? If I could have told her a
An
year
Empress?
ago that she'd be here now, well, she never would have believed me.
Well, it sounds as if you have plenty to do, Commander. And Aureen needs rest. So, I'm going to officially chase you away.
Nah, brought some eggs with you, did you? I know what's going on, Keith. Yeah? Egg o'clock. I see what's happening. Will you be okay? Thank you for the fish.
I've never felt anything like this. So, I really can't say. It could be the start of something worse. A slow dwindling of the spirit to nothingness. But I have no reason to think it will. It's not like anything I felt with Krelkatoric. Like only a small sliver remained to reform the rest from void. So all I can say is that, for now, I don't believe I'm going anywhere.
Go on. I've got things in hand here, and Aureen doesn't need any more excitement.
I guess. Okay, I thought we were playing FF16 then. Thanks for the fish, but I feel like I'm eternally in darkness and gloom. Great sadness in my heart. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, Jade Tech. Can't use that. Good. Any more things dotted around? Like, this reminds me of when that oak cart shit was about, and I couldn't use a damn thing for ages. Oh, the bouncy mushrooms. So if I wanted to fish, like, out of choice, I have to go to the mastery thing? So I'm chilling here, and I want to fish. How do I fish? J. What were the other buttons? I'm not bothered about catching this one. I just want to... What's this? Reset the line. Okay. So I assume with more fishing power, it speeds up this thing. What do I do with the fish now? Caught mullet. Double click to convert to materials. What do all these batteries and stuff do? Ignore my inventory. We did sky scale stuff. The inventory's broken. It's fine. We'll get... There's, okay, there are so many of these things. What's even going on here? Alright. Bitrate's bad. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. They've filled it with a lot of stuff. Very pretty though. Rama!
Okay, let's get this started. You, my friend, took a nasty blow to the head when you crash landed on our beach.
Okay.
I can't sign your medical release unless you prove you're not gonna keel over on me out there. So, you're gonna join the students in a few training exercises here at the monastery.
You're sending me to school?
Yes.
Is this
Yes,
in case I
am.
boosted a character or
But
something?
it should be easy for you, right? Assuming everything's in working order and the legend of the commander isn't just a Crichton fairy tale. Your little friend's already out there. Threw himself right into it.
Okay, makes sense.
He's got a bit of a ferocious streak.
Can I just say I'm not a moron?
Hey, have any particularly masterful combinations to show off? Let's see.
Some skills will create a combo field on the ground. Oh god, I haven't used this since the base game. Use a combo finisher inside this field to have powerful effects to your attacks. Skill description tell you if your skill creates a combo field or can perform a combo field. It was like you had to put like down like stability ground and something else. I can't remember what my combos are.
Stone is patient, but I hunger for battle.
What's it in here? Combo field lightning. Dwarf staff 3 and 4. Yeah, they're not something I utilize at all. What do you mean when you saying field? I don't know what that means. So I could do this.
Oh, unusual technique. I like it.
Thanks. Very exciting stuff.
There's a JP training course as well. Do
Right.
that to meet Gory.
Oh, that hurt.
Also,
Nicely done.
Muckluck has a video in bag.
I don't need a video on this. It's just that combos are not relevant to how we play at all. I haven't used them literally since the core game.
Student, subvert my defense protocols by employing crowd control effects. You have successfully eliminated my defenses.
Yay!
My defenses are now resetting for the next lesson.
Anything for a fight.
You have successfully eliminated my defenses. My defenses are now resetting for the next lesson.
Cool. Absolutely nothing about the Revenant was involving fields. Or their usefulness to us. That I read, anyway.
Try to keep away from my landslide. All right.
Good game.
My respect.
Good game, baby. Good game. It's so strange. Was this the first time they offered a level boost in Guild Wars 2? Or like a concept boost? Hey, thank you for the raid, Kiyoshi. We've just reached End of Dragons. Because we've not encountered it. We've just encountered like the tutorial process, which is... I haven't had one of these since ever, I don't think. We didn't get one going into Heart of Thorns or Path of Fire or
For the
anything.
final test, you're gonna go toe-to-toe with one of our fighting mechs.
Sounds easy enough.
I don't usually set it to maximum power, because, you know, there's a reason we're all being replaced by machines. But I think you just might be up to the challenge, Commander.
Challenge the Jade Mech, sure. Yeah, it just feels very out of place considering it's here. I wonder if they would have thought about putting a skip in for people who've clearly done everything else. Did you all have to... Oh, that's the question. Did you all have to do this when End of Dragons released?
Please proceed forward to the examination arena.
You did? Interesting. That's a weird start to your new branch, isn't it?
For death, dismemberment, or other minor injuries.
That's a pretty weird start.
During this test,
Okay.
an on-site first aid kit. Are you sure you want to switch out? Is that all you've got? Humanity's worst. Incredible. Organic beings
Incredible.
amaze me. But just wait. One day, we machines
The average
will
player
rise up
needs this
and have
tutorial.
our
I mean,
revenge.
you opt in or opt
Just
out, right?
kidding.
If they made
A
it here
little
without
joke
it,
to
I think
cheer
it'll be
myself
okay.
up. Ha ha. Ha ha.
I did it, Rama.
I can now sign this form with
Salutations.
reasonable confidence that if you walk out of here and die,
That is what I
it's
think
on
and
you.
what I know.
You're free to do whatever
How
it
other
is
people are
you
playing is
do.
nobody
Maybe I
else's
can finally
business.
make some headway on that Aetherblade case.
You know, Detective, we have a shared interest. Sending the Aetherblades back to the Mists. I don't suppose you'd be
I mean, at least it
open
was
to
quick.
sharing any
minutes.
intelligence you've gathered?
You want me to give you access to classified documents? I'm not authorized to make that call. You'd need clearance from someone way higher up the food chain.
Ambassador Meade has a meeting with the Empress soon. If I could get her permission, would that work?
If you come in waving the Imperial seal around, pretty sure I'd be obligated to give you my incisors if you ask for them.
Casimir, are you there?
Yes, Commander?
I've got something I need to bring before the Empress, and I hear you're on your way to court this afternoon.
Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure I could negotiate an extra +1. Though they did drag their heels a little when I asked about Timey. And you did just get out of jail. No, I can make this happen. Meet us at the Imperial Palace. I'll handle everything.
Cool. We're going to the palace. What do these do? Can I check? No. Like, what would I want a battery for? Unless I get my own mech. Mayhaps?
Hey, have any particularly masterful combinations to show off? Let's see them.
Are there other little mini things around here? Oh, a jump puzzle. Awesome. Yay. Exciting. I love jumping puzzles. Paint? What?
Wow, that's so good.
Thanks. Oh, a boat race! We could have a boat race.
Passable.
How long does this go on for? I will have a boat soon enough. It'll happen.
Your line work is passable.
Is this just eternal? The problem, I've noticed the problem where he seems to be painting with ink that fades off the paper pretty quickly. Maybe we should get paint that lasts.
About those things I said, no hard feelings.
Why is a zip line?
That was simply a test to provoke an emotional response. I applaud your excellent self-control.
What else we got around here? Anything of worth? What's that place? Got a point of interest over here. There's apparently a boss here.
Not letting these children get me right.
us, are we?
I need a moment. Getting healthy.
Back up! I need more backup!
It's my turn.
Help the students with their training, man.
I yield! I yield!
A fitting reward.
I know when I'm beat.
Nice.
ready to kick those Aether Blades right back into the sky.
Careful now. Don't get overconfident.
It's just a jumping puzzle. Nope, too low. You need to do, I want to do them FF14 ones that people have built in their houses. They're like ones that break out of the bounds of the game. I've had more and more messages about, why do I keep falling off there? I've had more and more messages about how some people have built some giga extreme ones in there. I think that void is almost, not everlasting, but, you know, huge. Absolutely huge. Steady. Oh, I'm getting proggers. Nice.
Can't
Another
talk, Commander.
proud moment.
I'm training.
Gorik's doing a jumping puzzle?
Deadly as the mantis. Resilient as the roach. Yeah!
Good for you, man. Good for you.
The spoils of battle.
Oh, they give you quite a lot of gear for this as well. Cool. Something is lurking in the shadows. What does that mean? We can go behind here. Shadow monster? Oh, we found the monastery. Wow. Oh, this place is cool. Super pretty. And we got a mastery point up top, eh? Can I make this? Up, and run away. Roof gaming. Okay. Gimme. What else is around here? Jadebot workbench. Wonder if I craft my own mech. Hero points over there. Got Vista on the other side. Another point of interest there. The Keeper of the Jade Vault. Where's the Vista? Down. On here? A vicious Oni has emerged from the shadows. Is that like a world boss? Maybe. Not going any of those.
The survivors of the crash have been released from prison following their sudden and impromptu arrival in Cantha. Humanitarians cheer while others are more hesitant. Should they be allowed free reign or be kept under a watchful eye?
Is there an imposing government here?
So the Ministry of Purity isn't in charge anymore?
No. Their response to the Zaitan disaster left something to be desired. They fell out of favor.
Fell out of favor, huh? They weren't kicked into the sun?
There was some kicking involved as well, yes.
This all seems very... I'm getting that vibe that everything here is super nice and lovely and stuff, and then it's all gonna be grim. There's something horrible going on. I don't think they're eating meal, but it could be something along those lines, I suspect. Hey, Pix, you alright? Alright, let's head inside. Let's go meet the Empress. Please be wearing shoes. Please be wearing shoes.
Big wig party in there. I feel underdressed. If I knew I was gonna meet an Empress...
It's exciting, but a little nerve-wracking. Still getting the hang of this diplomacy thing. So much writing on it. Trade, treaties.
Oof.
Reopening relations with Cantha after 100+ years
Kazmir
is gonna be...
delicate.
To say the least.
You got this, Ambassador Meade. Go make history.
Thanks. Whenever you're ready, Commander.
There's no way you're voting Tataru over Kaz.
Follow my lead.
Boo. Democracy's a mistake.
I appreciate the Minister's concerns, Imperial Majesty.
Do you now?
But these mechs are next gen. The very latest model. Upgraded specs, months of field testing.
In a closed environment, with no actual people around to get in their way. Some test.
I also appreciate that the Minister of Security for an island with no contact with the outside world, and thus no threats to its security, has had, by definition, a portfolio unworthy of his talents or his time. His attention to these matters, so unrelated to his own expertise, is generous and greatly appreciated.
Yes, save it. Majesty, this woman is a parasite.
This woman is transforming our empire, Minister. Please afford her the respect her achievements merit. And June, please afford me the respect my throne merits. I do know sarcasm when I hear it. Madame June knows her business. She has served our empire well to this point. I see no reason to doubt her now.
Imperial Majesty.
Of course you'd take her side.
Ambassador Meade.
I feel like June's gonna be a recurring character. Oh.
Well, my father thought this day would never come. If he were here, he'd die all over again.
The Crichton Ambassador, Lady Kazmir Meade. And retinue.
Retinue?
Shh. Your Imperial Majesty. Warmest regards from Queen Jenna at this unexpected
I'm a retinue.
A renewal of our ancient friendship.
Not exactly how we remember it. Please relay Cantha's best wishes to our sister, the Queen, whom we look forward to meeting at the soonest opportunity.
May I also apologize on Kryta's behalf for the recent unpleasantness.
Which one? The Sky Pirates flying daily sorties over Xingje? If they're yours, we definitely have a problem.
The Aether Blades are no allies of ours, Majesty. They've attacked mainland Tyria on numerous occasions.
The ambassador was perhaps referring to the unsanctioned arrival of her colleagues on our shores.
Ah, yes. In my father's day, that might have started a war. Even now, it doesn't exactly inspire trust. But in the modern era, Cantha now handles these matters with a more delicate touch.
Which we appreciate. Kryta has no wish to try Cantha's
Too late. Tyria Royal's an endless war which you've now brought crashing onto our shores.
No, respectfully, Minister. Kryta has nothing to do with the Aetherblade attacks or the crash.
A moment ago, you were apologizing for it. Majesty, the outsiders are liars, warmongers, as your father well knew. And your sister... Madame June has invited them to our doorstep. She doesn't see the threat.
I see the opportunity.
Did June open the gateway?
I wonder if our open court is the appropriate venue for discussing these matters.
Perhaps the minister would join me in the antechamber, so he might continue the conversation?
He would.
He would not.
Well, that went about as I expected. I assume these are the aforementioned colleagues?
One of them, Majesty. The commander here.
Haha, it's me. Oh, Commander.
Commander, what are you the commander of?
Nothing, Majesty.
Not anymore.
But formerly of the Pact Alliance.
Ah, yes. I've heard of that.
As I said, Majesty, we know the Aether Blades. We know their ways, their tactics. The commander was fighting them when the airship crashed, and would relish a chance to repay Cantha's mercy. Armed with any intelligence your Ministry of Security may have, we can bring them to justice for you.
Let's hope you're a better pirate hunter than airship pilot.
I got a
That's
rat on my
acceptable
back.
to us. Speak to Minister
Look.
Lee about it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Well,
Bye.
what do we do now?
Speak to Minister Lee about it.
It was a simple business transaction.
You wanted this chaos.
I want Cantha to enter the modern age, to join the community of nations.
You don't care about Cantha. You care about money, foreign markets.
I care about both, Lee. It's not a zero-sum game.
It's not a game at all. Why do you think we sealed ourselves off to begin with?
Oh, they chose this.
May.
I get it. Your people withdrew from the world. Now you're rejoining it. There is risk.
Well, like Wakanda? Is that
There's
what's going on
also
here?
Promise. Our nations have an unprecedented opportunity. No need to waste that over a misunderstanding.
Apologies. Rude of us to air our laundry in front of guests.
Didn't hear a thing.
Minister, I understand you're preoccupied with other matters, but I'd appreciate your help with something.
Yes, yes. Seems I can't go a minute without someone requiring my counsel.
Right. Anyway, my colleagues and I will be investigating the Aether Blades, per the wishes
I'm
of...
afraid that won't be possible. That case falls under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Security.
Per the wishes of Her Majesty, the Empress.
The Empress approves of your involvement.
Yep.
She gave Ambassador
Design the
Meade her
commander.
blessing. Consider it an apology for our rude entrance.
As she wishes. Investigate away. The area is crawling with Aether Blades. Your kind of people.
Should I... A question for the Guild Wars 2 players. I'm not asking for the details. Should I know of Cantha already? From, like, Guild Wars 1? Or is it something that's going to come out? Yes. Where... From Guild Wars 1. Right. It was a big Guild Wars 1 expansion. Okay, we could probably do with a bit of backstory here to give me some context. Cantha! Alright. Get your notepads out! Over 2 centuries ago, the Empire of the Dragon severed all bonds with Tyria and Alona. Cantha has its own history of turmoil and triumph reflected in ancient landmarks enduring artistry in modern life. Cantha is a continent to the south of Tyria. Cantha has mostly been ruled by a single empire called the Empire of the Dragon, alternatively, the Dragon Empire, or the Empire of Cantha. Dragons. It's an ancient land that has been occupied by humans in the northern part of the continent, and it's the oldest known location of human settlement. The empire was formed by the warlord Kaneng Tar when he joined the coastal tribes of the mainland. Although Cantha has its own history, over the years it has suffered from the Jade Wind event, internal wars, criminals, isolation, and great tsunami. Despite this, Cantha has stood firm today and is prosperous. The origins of the continent. Time before the founding of the Empire of the Dragon is referred to by humans as the Pre-Imperial Empire, divided into loosely defined early, middle, and late Imperial eras. Because the Canthian calendar lacks the precise means of recording dates before 0 CE. Bonds 510 BE. Serious alien calendar. Wonderful. The hidden text has spoilers for Guild Wars 2. Oh, cool. Age of the Falcon, the Bat, the Hedgehog, the Tortoise, the Dragon. This is a lot of words. Yes, yes. Many words. So it's old. I just want to know how they contact lost with the consonants. That's what I'm after. In 1127 AE, the people of Tyria were on their own. The new Canthan Emperor Usoku finally unified his continents into the Empire of the Dragon. His armies conquered the vassal states of Kurzik and Luxon, making his power absolute. These efforts were supported by the Ministry of Purity, which had originally been established by Raiku Murakami to combat the afflicted. Usoku began to purge the lands of rebels, the sick, and any non-humans. Right. Well. Interesting approach. Including the Tengu, who were forced to flee north to Alona and Tyria before many Tengu tribes from Kantha, Alona, and Tyria eventually built a new sanctuary called the Dominion of Winds for their persecuted clans. It was not... So, what are the chicken people called? Because maybe they're people in masks. I suspect they're not. But they seem okay. Those are the Tengu. Okay, so the chicken people are the Tengu. So, they obviously have Tengu around. Maybe they've eased up on the racism. A smidge. Smidgy bit. It was not long after the purges that purge, that's a good word. The Canthan embassies started to follow Usoku's isolationist policies. Regardless of this isolation, the Empire of the Dragon continued to do trade with Crichton royalty by trading Canthan silk and other goods for Crichton cotton. The rising of awe caused by the awakening of the elder dragon Zaitan, praise be, never forget, completed Cantha's isolationism as the southern seas became dangerous to travel for sailors due to the increasing menace of Zaitan's risen minions patrolling the waters on black ships around Ore. Due to this blockage, the last contact had was from Canthan Tengu, who, led by a descendant of Talon Silverwing, forced their way through the risen forces. Usoku became the last Canthan emperor whose name Tyrian scholars knew. Later, Emperor Kyobok and his wife Empress Hareen met at Raisu Palace when Ore's revival resulted in a great tsunami that struck Cantha. The Emperor and most of his family, along with the royal guard and servants, were at the Raisu Palace at the time and witnessed the flooding of Old Kaneng City, which we saw on the map. Stop reading. This is how they lost contact, right? Isn't this... How's this spoilers? We saw that this place is sunk. What? It's on the map. There. It's called Drowned Caning. What it's called. The next part is spoilers. Okay. Fair enough. No worries. Alright, no, I've got some idea. They were racist fucks, and they've eased back a little bit over the last 200 years. Are we all on the same page? We're kind of good. Yeah? We're kind of good. People in charge. I think we're kind of on point with that. I'll tell you what I don't get, though, and I probably should know this by now. Is traveling through the mist just fast travel, essentially? It's, like, just speeding it up. How far... I'm guessing how far away from Tyria is Cantha? That we had to use, the portal technology in order to get there. Oh, we can see it on the map. A double map. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. It really do is zooming out more than this game if you're going to introduce a new constant. So pretty far. I could probably do it on a skimmer or a skiff. Not super far away. I'm just thinking on the way in, we used the mists to get there. Yeah, I could probably get there. If I leave auto run on, we'll probably get there pretty quick. I think so. All right, June.
Shiro, your assassine legend as Revenant is from Cantha. He was one of the, if not the, main antagonists in the GW1 factions expansion.
I realize you'd advocated for us. I assure you, it won't be in vain.
I'm no stranger to cantankerous bureaucrats. But you probably caught that during my Jade Mech discussion.
Oh, so they are Jade-powered. You must be using a Jade core as the power supply?
Very astute. The Jade acts as a sort of battery. Using its charge, my tech powers most of Cantha.
Oh, that's so elegant. And here I am powering my Golem mods like I'm stuck in pre-Exodus times.
Tiny really is the
give herself
worst.
enough credit. She's a very talented researcher and inventor.
Is that so? What's your area of expertise?
I have many. But these days, it's all dragons, all the time.
Dragons are also a passion of mine. Not to pry, but I hope yours is doing well.
I think June and Timey are making
When you're the visionary who powers an entire nation, people keep you informed. If you want, I may be able to help her.
Your tech helped the commander recover, so I'd say it's worth a shot. Look at that healthy glow.
We appreciate the offer, but we'll have to talk to Irene. Right now, she needs rest.
Of course. Let me know, and I'll make the time for her. Besides, it's not every day you meet an elder dragon.
Did the Glix lectures on magnetism ever make it out here?
Am awesome. You could say that. I'll have to show you my copy. Notes on every page.
Oh, do you also write sassy comments when you disagree with the author?
There's an entire section in Novi's science journals that I crossed out and wrote, "You're kidding, right?"
Alchemy, don't even get me started. More like Novi's pseudoscience journals, am I right?
You know what? And that's how we cured racism. That's how we did it. Yeah. We brought two minds together. We put them together. And that was the end of racism. Cringe? How's that cringe? We just solved fucking world peace. And you're calling it cringe? Jerks. You know what? You guys don't even deserve peace. You don't. You don't deserve anything. No peace for you. David Guetta solved it. Chaos. Chaos. We must destroy. Bring chaos and misery.
Could you swing by the Aetherblades crash site? Trying to dig up some leads on their whereabouts.
Sorely mistaken. If they think kidnapping a member of the scientific community will go on.
Gorik will be assisting us. He's on an uncompromising quest for justice. His words.
Well, aren't you a couple of busy field bulls?
Rama? You're on this call?
You folks at
It's an open frequency. Might as well be hosting your own radio show at this point. So you really pulled it off and got
Cantha solved its racism by kicking out the Ministry of Purity.
Be traipsing through my office soon. Look, you can see the Blade's classified files, but nothing else. But Connie will be keeping an eye on you. Got it?
I will? So much for reasonable work hours.
One's got to question the kind of government that institutes a team called the Ministry of Purity. And it's like, this sounds like a really good idea. All I think of when I hear purity is Danny DeVito covered in that slime just saying, I need to be pure. I must be pure. Oh, I'm gonna die. Whoa! Don't die. What's wrong with not being clean? I just want to be clean.
And you thought I was defeated. Ha! Nothing can bring me down.
The Ministry of the Poor sounds pretty good. The Ministry of Poor probably wants to help. Provide people with good, honest living.
A fitting reward.
Good conditions. It was hand sanitizer. It was.
Yes, sir. We won't let you down, sir.
Okay, let's go find the purity. Okay. Hold on, let me get a drink. Drink a drink. That's my wife. Like that. Let's deal with Bed Dog. Ooh. What?
Thanks to our busy friends at the Ministry
What do you want,
of Security, we won't have any extra help. But I'm sure we'll manage. We'll start looking around up front.
Why are you calling me stupid?
Commander,
what?
Why don't you check out the wreckage? We can sync after.
If I so much as smell one of those aerial showing no mercy. And neither should you, Commander.
You have to understand that often the messages scroll past and I don't see them. Factions CG trailer.
Many generations ago, evil walked the shores of Cantha.
It rode the wind
and skulked in the shadows,
waiting for the right moment to strike.
Oh, he looks friendly. Bing bong, baby. Bing bong. Fuck you and your bell. Fucking hate bells. My man fucking hates bells. Gary!
Much time has passed. Evil has returned.
Well, I feel informed. Thanks, guys. That cleared everything up. All right. There we go. That was very informative. I featured 3 of your Revenant souls. All right, cool. So back in the day, they really, really hated birds, and that guy just went fucking mad. He was like, if I have chicken for dinner again, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. And he just went bananas, wiped them all out. Okay, Ether Blades, what are you up to? What's this?
Raise your weapon.
Another proud moment.
Okay. I got the thing.
Nothing can bring me down. Getting healthy.
Kill the people! Where'd the music go? It's a beat.
It's my turn.
The beat. You're not tired? I imagine I saw Chris is doing something with rats. As always.
Getting healthy.
I don't know where the music is. I assume this area is null and void.
Tick. Talk.
They have TikTok in Cantha? Gross.
So Scarlet got this plan.
Scarlet?
Join up with the Inquest. Get me on the Captain's Council. It's big. I was worried about working for someone else. Never took orders well. But Scarlet, she knows what she wants. Knows how to get it. No fear, no hesitation. Makes sense. You want to shake the foundations of the world? You can't be scared of falling rebel.
Interesting. There's another one in this area somewhere. Stop. Don't do it. There we go. Music's back now.
Might makes me right.
Very relaxing tunes.
Portal's offline. Hull's compromised. Missing about 100 unique parts, and that's just us. Other ships in the fleet are just as bad. Captain! Captain!
Scarlet's dead. And the commander...
Killed her, I know, I don't care. Captain, pull yourself together. The crew can't see you like this.
Scarlet was supposed to...
Captain, you have maybe 10 seconds before the crew sees you like this and loses all respect for you. We're trapped in the mists, and they need a leader. So, lead.
You're right. Organize the crew. We start working to fix this right now.
Okay, so when Scarlet died, this crew got trapped in the mists, and Mitrin took over from Scarlet's army, and then they managed to get out somehow. Interesting callback. Taking it all the way back to the beginning, are we?
I know where you're going with this, and the answer is no.
We have no other choice. How else do we get the parts? How?
What you're saying is, we travel through the fractals in the mists, find our past selves, and steal from them?
That's not possible. And even if it were, wouldn't we just be screwing up our own pasts?
They're fractals. Echoes of pure potentiality. Our own pasts are secure. We'd just be exploring the alternative.
Fractals are inherently unstable. We can't waltz around the mists wherever we please like it's South Sun Cove.
We would have to travel to dozens of fractals. Stable fractals.
Hundreds for the right parts. Depends how far back we go. What versions of our ships we're plundering.
And you're okay with this? Fighting, maybe killing yourselves hundreds of times over?
I ask again. How else do we get the part?
Hey, Jory, I found a few recordings, but no leads. Who knew pirates had so much drama?
Tell me about it. Just keep looking. Think we might be onto something. Gorik, calm down. I'll call you back.
Could have been worse. It could have been Dragon response missions they had to... They had to go back hundreds of times to do Dragon response missions.
Everyone all right? Yeah.
One ship unaccounted for. Was that Kralkatorek in the mists?
What's an elder dragon doing in the mists? Huh? What's been going on out here? And where the hell are we?
I'm checking. If that's Alona, that's Iskan. Cantha.
Cantha? No. Ivan, you said we'd come out over the Crystal Desert.
I was performing very complex calculations while also being chased by an elder dragon. So cut me some slack.
Calm down, everyone. Anka, Ivan, see if you can get in touch with the other ships. Renyak, gather our supplies. Guess we're about to find out how Cantha's changed in the last 200 years.
It would be interesting if you could go back and do that. You can obviously, but go and do the Kralkatoric scene where he's moving through all the different fractal things. And can you see like these ships? That would be interesting if they planned it that far ahead. I doubt they have, but it would be very curious to see whether that could happen. I highly doubt it, but still.
Getting healthier.
Raise your weapon.
You know how Ice Cream went. Why the hell is this fucking shield not falling off? What the hell is this? Oh, confusion. Don't kill me. Immune. My boy is immune. Stop putting confusion on me, for fuck's sake. You know I'll die. You're just trying to annoy me. Okay, I don't know what that guy's about. Oh, it still is going down.
Finishing for a fight.
So close. Got him.
Getting healthy.
It's my turn.
Shame I'm a staff boy.
Chain tracks.
Go on, confuse me again so I die. There we go. No box in here though. Give us some box lore.
Whoop whoop 40 month.
40 months, my man. Another skiff race and I can't be a part of it. Ah, there she blows.
Charge through. It's my turn.
Douchebag in the back, as always. I'm gonna get my boat really soon. Shut up. Like the very next one we get.
Full disclosure, I'm now recording this conversation for posterity. And let the record show that Ivan does not like what First Mate Anka is insinuating. Not one bit.
Relax, moleface. I'm not insinuating anything. Even an obsequious, brown-nosing bootlicker like Ivan must have noticed how much time the captain's been spending among the Canthans.
She's, what do you call it? Casing the place.
The crew's getting restless. We should be ransacking the locals. Dare I say, even committing a little bit of piracy? Instead, we're hiding in these ruins up to our ears in seawater and hungry risen.
We're not hiding. We're
So you finally broke out of the mist after murdering yourself hundreds of times, and all you wanted to do was go pillaging people.
Without a plan. The captain's got a connection in Cantha. That's our in. We do a couple of jobs for this Canthan, earn some trust, and then we make our move.
I don't know, I just feel like you'd have a lot more priorities after being trapped there for several years. Maybe that's me. Get out, see your family again.
Explain this to me again.
Children left
She's
behind.
the kind of dragon expert.
She has every possible resource in Cantha at her disposal. Why does she need us to find her a dragon expert?
Apparently, they're in short supply, so she needs us to import one.
Why do I feel like this is June?
Yeah. I was thinking you could go to Radisson, maybe ask...
I know someone.
What?
I know someone.
Think they'd be willing to come?
No question. I know exactly what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
Commander, need you ASAP. We may have just found our lead.
I'll take that. Hey, know how long it took to find that thing?
Head to the rendezvous point, optional logs. So there's more of them.
Seconds holding this gun, I can already tell you, you'll never hit what you're aiming at.
I know the sight's off because I'm having trouble shooting things. That's obvious. My question is, can you fix it?
Maybe. Depends.
Renyak, this doesn't have to be tedious.
The others. What did they say about me?
I don't know. That you're insecure?
Anka!
Ex-slavers like you don't get by on personality. You want to succeed in the Aether Blades? Get results.
All right. How?
At this very moment, you can start by fixing my gun.
I feel like Anka's going to be taking over at some point. Never trust an Asura. Especially one that has a mission. Just a suspicion. Just a suspicion.
I'm going to see him again. I hated Gorik once. Resented how oblivious he was. To me. To the world. Now. I don't feel anything. Sitting on these crumbling ruins at the edge of the world. I'm looking out at emptiness. We're like ants. Scuttling through life until we die. And then nothing's left but bones and rubble. The stars. The gods. The dragons. Our lives are a rounding error on the scale of their existence. Screw it. I won't be a rounding error.
Oh, well, okay. Pretty bleak. I'm sure it'll all work out fine. I don't think we've got anything to worry about. Anka's probably just needs a friend.
Think I'm scared of you? Some little rat thing with pointy hands?
Well, hello, Commander. Say, didn't you just beat this gentleman's friends to a pulp?
Yeah, looks like I forgot one.
We found him roaming around out here. Seems he was piecing this together. I recall Blish using similar components in his portal research. Appears to be a tool for mist traversal.
Shame if we accidentally dropped it off a scenic overlook. And I hear the mists are lovely this time of year, too.
Careful with that. We need... Fine. What do you want? Make it quick.
Anka cited a professional interest in Elder Dragon research, namely Aurene. Care to elaborate?
You're asking the wrong guy. Anka does the dragon stuff. And maybe my train? Who knows anymore?
Sounds a bit uncertain.
'Cause it doesn't matter. There's better things coming. Big plans. The Jade Winds are a-changin'.
Care to elaborate on these big plans, Air Fiend?
Rude to my associate and off-topic. Commander, would you teach this bozo some manners?
Bozo? Oh, I have to beat the fuck out of him.
Not interested.
Let's break his kneecaps. Look, you know who I am. Let's not make this different. Oh, we're going for kneecaps. We're absolutely doing kneecaps.
Good thing my knuckles healed from smashing all those Aether Blade skulls.
Whoa. No need to get violent. I don't know what the plans are, okay?
Just heard some higher-ups mention it. Look, I fix stuff, clean the galley, might run a few errands. Nobody's telling me nothing.
Gods, we're beating up the maintenance guy? This isn't helping anything. Let him go.
Can you just give it back?
Yeah!
Korik!
Damn it! What'd you do that for, you little dweeb?
Seems to have gotten stuck in these pointy hands. I could probably repair it quite easily, but I have work to do.
We're beating up the maintenance
so
guy.
When are you stopping by the MinSec office for those files? Connie's got to lock up at some point. She really doesn't like working overtime.
Detective, can you please stop hacking our private communications?
I'm not hacking. For the love of... Commander, if
We're
you
on an
want those
open
files,
frequency,
then they're waiting
apparently.
at the MinSec office. Don't try any funny business.
I understand. I'll be there soon.
Hacker!
Grumble, grumble.
I guess we got a lead out of him. A little cryptic, but I can work with it.
I've never felt so alive! Now I know how the Mantis feels as it closes in on its prey.
Take it easy, tough guy. That was pretty badass, but there is a certain finesse to this job. We'll practice. You can try being good cop next time.
I think we need to really understand that all of this is Gorik's fault. If he'd have smashed Anchor back in the day, instead of her feeling unseen, then none of this would have happened. So, I think our boy needs to fucking get to understand that he's basically caused this entire situation. And I'm not happy with him.
We are receiving reports.
Hey, girl likes guy, guy likes girl, you know? Let's make some music. But no, he didn't. And now we all have to suffer the consequences of his foolishness. What did Anchor say? She just felt lost and lonely and unseen by Gorik and his legendary,
Pleasure to meet you, Commander.
literally legendary masculinity.
Special Agent Tang of the Ministry of Intelligence.
Ready to resolve and determination.
I could use your help with an ongoing investigation of mine.
It's not an excuse for genocide. It just led her down a dark path. Honestly, I understand. I do. I side with Anchor. Stop the extremist speakers from binding the spirits. Extremists? Oh no. Yeah, the Asura aren't known for being,
Yuri is mine.
what's the word I'm looking for? Empathetic? I'm a bubble boy! I'm a man in a bubble. Use cleansing resist obtained from bells to help cleanse the spirit. Peasants. I need a bell. I feel like I'm going to get a bronze contribution to this.
Happy 3 years, Plink.
3 years today, Star Shopping? Legend, man. Absolute legend.
Wish I was a sky pirate. That would be so much fun. Sky pirates aren't real. Yes, they are. My cousin saw
Is the magic bell?
Sure. Did he see a centaur too?
Only works on villager spirits and those within the spirit realm. There's these peasants.
Another.
Got you now.
Got him? Maybe? I saw you off Path of Fire. How do you feel about living so... how do I feel about Ice Brood?
Might makes me right.
Yeah, I part of me doesn't... I'm in two minds on what my final wording on Icebrood will be. Part of me doesn't want to be overly mean. But at the same time, it's really kind of bad at the end. So I actually am very much reminded of what we talked about during Shadowlands development. You know, when there was a lot of reasoning coming out. It's like, hey, we made this at home. It was the first time. It was during COVID, etc., etc. But as a paying customer, how much was Icebrood Saga when it came out? Free. It changes things a bit. It's a free piece of content. Certainly frustrating though. IBS was free. Kind of, Lens. Yeah, like they lost a ton of staff. So we looked into it a little bit yesterday. NCSoft sent them an email saying they had to lay off a third of the staff essentially. It was and COVID hit at the same time. All of your patches are free on launch periods. So free, I mean, it's somewhat forgivable, I guess. Like, it's just poor, unfortunately. It starts strong, but you can see where it just deteriorates and falls down. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, it's just...
Might makes me
writing's
right.
all over the place. And certainly, by the end, it was a mess. An absolute mess. It just seems to completely go off track. It looks to me like, if I was to guess, that all the resources they had left went into trying to make the Jormag Primordus fight look like something. And then they just were like, okay, we need obviously some gameplay to throw into this. And then they came up with that dragon response thing, and they were like, we can make this probably pretty quickly. We can reuse old assets. Do some simple questing. A shame, though. Yeah, a shame. Because it also looks a shame. You know what it reminds me of, actually? Trial of the Grand Crusader. Which might not mean a lot to people who didn't play World of Warcraft, but... Trial of the Crusader was a raid tier that released in Wrath of the Lich King. And it's kind of known by a lot of people as being awful. And it's not. It's actually alright. It's pretty good. The problem was, it followed the best raid that game ever made.
For now. Hey, you're not too bad.
Which is a bad place to be if you're not an absolutely stellar piece of content. If you're not very, 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 very good,
These,
you're going to get looked at as a piece of shit. But Trial of the Crusader was actually fine. Like, it's not amazing. It's not Ulduar by any means, but it's not like the worst thing that ever happened. We had a raid with no trash. We had a bunch of good bosses. It was kind of cool. But if you ask some people, they're like, oh, it was the worst shit ever. And it really isn't. It's just that it followed one of the best raids that was ever fucking made in that game. And that's a tough act to follow. And that raid is still considered today to be better than a lot of the stuff that has come out then. Like, it was just an absolutely stellar piece of content. Like, the stars aligned to make that raid what it was. And it also had... Ulduar also had the benefit of following 3 not amazing raids. Like, Wrath of the Lich King raiding. Like, there's a lot of context that leads into, like, oh my god, this is such a breath of fresh air. So it starts really good. And it turned out to also be awesome. So it just was riding high upon high upon high.
Still need to file that request
Hello.
with the Ministry of Plumbing to unclog those
And I relate that
drains.
back to Living World Season 4 being really, really good. Besides what happens with Aurene, which is absolutely unforgivably stupid. But it's kind of in that box of, one, you followed a really, really high note, and you weren't very good. Which doubles down at it being terrible.
Connie's got to lock up at some point. She really doesn't like working overtime.
Detective, can you please stop hacking our private communications?
I'm not hacking. For the love of... Commander, if you want those files, then they're waiting at the MinSec office. Don't try any funny business.
I understand. I'll be there soon.
It's because I changed instances, so it just restarted the quest for me. What made Ulduar better than other raids? The scale of it, the creativity of the bosses, the sound design, the boss designs themselves, secret hidden bosses, hard modes done in a way that were not only fantastic and really interesting, but also never repeated. For some reason, they just never did that system again. The list goes on and on and on as to just how good that raid was. It also combined with the fact it introduced a new stat to the game that made your characters considerably more powerful, so people loved that. The achievements were really fun. Hidden bosses were in there as well. Armor Pen started to... I mean, Armor Pen took over in Ice Crown, but it started to show its face with trinkets like Mjolnir's trinket from Ice Crown, from Ulduar, where people were like, wow, Armor Pen when it gets really high is really fucking good. Haste was the Burning Crusade when Haste started to rear its head, but Armor Penetration was the big deal. Yeah, by the time you got to Ice Crown, Armor Pen was like you were capping Armor Pen, but it was Ulduar that actually showed people that Armor Pen was great. But what's the negatives you would say about Ulduar? Probably a couple of the weaker bosses, like Crazy Cat Lady, Ignis, but that's it. And they also died within like 3 minutes. Kolaghan's fun. Kolaghan's a really good boss. Like, I think that's a fun boss. It's easy, but like the scale of him and what he does is fine. But yeah, it's one of those, because Wrath of the Lich King, as much as it's fondly remembered as being the, like the pinnacle of WoW, the launch of Wrath of the Lich King was considered fucking atrocious by a lot of players, including myself. I was really almost completely checked out of that game by the time Ulduar came out. Like, Wrath of the Lich King, for me, as a raider, was fucking atrocious compared to what we had in the Burning Crusade. I was like, this is garbage. Absolute trash. Like, there was no happiness when 25th November cleared all the raids on day one or whatever it was. Like, what the fuck is going on? Nax 25 was terrible. Nax 10 was terrible. But it wasn't... It's all about context, right? Those raids were great if you were pretty shit or new to the game. It was fantastic for you. Like, if you were, like, pretty shit or new to the game, those raids were great. Because they were so despairingly easy. That it was strange. But alternatively, it also had the hardest encounter we'd seen in the game so far, which was Sartharian 10-man, 3 Drakes. So, like, that was the most difficult raid content that had been in World of Warcraft yet. But also, nobody did it. Because, like, they wiped within the first 2 minutes of trying to do that. Like, they just fucked up. But I enjoyed that. Malagos was vehicle combat, and we talked about yesterday or the day before. Vehicle combat just makes people fall apart for some reason. On average, like, so many people just collapse. Like, all the keys on their keyboard just exploded and their brain just fell out of their ear. I don't know why, but it's what happens, right? So people hated Malagos because it was vehicle combat, and the idea of riding around on surfboards fucked people up entirely. They just couldn't do it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there was a lot. And the biggest problem actually with Wrath of the Lich King was the dungeons. The dungeons were so painfully easy that it just became a case of the only way we can do this is to turn our brains off, which is not fun. Absolutely not fun. At least for me. Like, I hate gaming content where I'm not engaged. I can't. If I'm not engaged and I'm not interested, I don't want to be here. I'd rather play something else. And all Wrath of the Lich King's dungeons were fucking awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, Ice Brood Strikes are a lot like that. Yeah, I couldn't get engaged. I really couldn't. I need failure to feel engrossed in something. I need that risk of failure. I want clutch moments. I want all those things. So yeah, I mean, Ice Brood's a bit like has that similarities. It came from a really high point in the game besides the Aurene thing, and was not good. So, strikes were disappointing. Story started okay and then descends into absolute chaos.
Akane, right? Detective Rama gave me permission to be here?
Okay, yeah, that's totally interesting.
I'm gonna dig through your archives?
In the back, knock yourself out. Ooh, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Thanks. Looking for facts. Yeah, the maps are great. It's got strong points. It's not entirely terrible. But most things, unfortunately, are remembered. Here's a good example of this. A lot of things in games are remembered by the most recent part of it, right? So Icebrood Saga will be remembered for that last chapter, which is full of them DRM things. And it's just fucking awful. Like, you forget about Whisper, which was great. It started strong, but you forget about that because the most recent bit you did of it and the culmination and the conclusion is fucking terrible. Similarly, on World of Warcraft, and obviously I have an extensive history, which is why I refer back to it a lot, has been playing that game for a very long time. And you can ask people about expansions in World of Warcraft, and they'll tell you that the 0.3 patch was really good. And that's when it was super fun and I had the best time. Even in the most terrible of expansions, so many fucking people will say, but the 0.3 patch was awesome. I had a well good time. And they look at like BFA. 0.3 was fucking amazing. I got all my corruption. I could buy it all. I could get exactly what I wanted. It was perfect. It was awesome. I loved it. All of BFA was a fucking shambolic mess. But by 0.3, when they give up, and they just give the players everything, and that's what people remember. And I have this conversation all the time. Like, people remember Shadowlands fondly now, because by 0.3, they got rid of Covenant restrictions, they reduced what you needed to do in Torghast, they got rid of all that nonsense, and because they remember the latest thing. And if you play the game day in, day out, if you're a one game, right, which is fine, if you're a one game Andy, and that's your day-to-day life. You played that portion of the game when everything was like free and available for a really long time. And so that was the game you now knew. There are tons of people who don't remember the start of the expansion because they got past it, they moved on, they stuck with the game, and then by the end Blizzard kind of just gave up and they just give you everything and you can go and play whatever you want. You can swap covenants on the fly, whatever it might be. So they remember the latest thing. So you're like, yeah, actually, how many people, I can't be the only one, who've had conversations about a game that you tried, it was terrible, and then someone comes to you after they've kind of got rid of everything after maybe 1 or 2 years and tells you, oh, you should come back now, the game's awesome. And if it's a World of Warcraft player, it's always the end of the expansion. Oh, you should come back and get ready for the new expansion because the game's really good now. All the time. Right? Oh, you should come back in preparation for Dragonflight because Shadowlands is really good now. Oh, you should come back in preparation for Shadowlands because BFA is really good now. And it's always them 0.3 patches where it's like it's the free time, it's the fun time. And a lot of games have like coasted off that for fucking ages. For ages. And I'm like, dude, I remember the dark times. My memory is really good. I remember the dark times very, very clearly.
Hey, have you ever been to New
Anyway.
It's like so much more exciting.
Have you ever been to New Canaan? It's like so much more exciting. Okay. This high-ranking member of the purest criminal organization is believed to operate out of New Canaan City and has been involved in several acts of domestic terrorism. They may have ties to powerful people within Cantha's government and private sector. Current status unsolved. Assignee Captain Min, East Precinct. Where did my sound? My headphones have disconnected. We back? There we go. Okay, that's weird. You're right about that feeling. They had to give up on the game to get better, which means how much work just went seemingly trying to make it not fun. Never intentional. I mean, this is obviously a big topic that I discussed with Ian and other people while I was at Blizzard. The unfortunate truth is, specifically about Shadowlands, is there was enough people who truly believed... I hate saying these words because it really makes me sour on people, but really truly believed that pigeonholing people into a certain thing and having that be a permanent choice was a good idea. Now, I know 100% that, like, there was plenty of people who were like, that's a really stupid fucking idea. And if you watch my interview with Josh, who was one of the heads of the communications team at Blizzard when he was there, he was quite open about it. It's like, yeah, sometimes I get told things that we're going to do, and immediately my reaction is the players are going to absolutely hate this. And he still has to broadcast it, right? That's his job. His job is the communications and public relations. So he sees the shit like I do, and he's like, yeah, everyone's going to fucking hate this. I can see it already. This has so many obvious problems with it, and I don't know why we're going around this route, but there are people also who are like, I think this is going to work out. Now, taking a risk is okay. And we want that. You want every game developer to take risks. And in fact, I talked to Mike Z about this, bringing it back to Guild Wars, about the mount system. I was talking to Mike Z, and I was like, okay, so you had this game. You're now the game director that's never had mounts before, a point of pride in the community, and you're making the decision to bring mounts into the game. Like, talk me through that process. And we went through it, and it's like, it was a risk. Some people, we definitely knew some of the community was going to be up in arms about it. They like that distinction between their game and other game, whatever it might be. Like, we don't have mounts. We're really in the world and all this kind of stuff. And it was important to show people how good mounts were very, very early on, which is what they did, right? They give you the raptor within the first 20 seconds and then show you how cool it can be. And very quickly, those dissented voices disappeared if you can prove it's awesome. If we compare that to the Covenant system, at no point did Blizzard prove that it is awesome that, like, 1 or 2 of your specs don't work with this Covenant. They just flat out don't work. Like, you just have a dead spell. Isn't that fun? Right? You've made that choice. Like, at no point did that ever happen during Shadowlands where you were like, oh, this is really cool that, like, this only works for 1 of my specs, or 2 out of 4, or 2 out of 3, or whatever it might be. That's not a really fun idea. That didn't pay off. So, interesting on that one. Did you ask why they introduced another system layer after saying they wouldn't? No. The Mike Z Guild Wars 2 stuff will not be on camera or recorded. It was a request by him because he doesn't work for Arena anymore and he wanted to be as open and honest as he could be with me. So he asked that we didn't do Guild Wars 2 stuff on camera. We did record the Blue Protocol stuff, but massive shout-outs to a guy like him and as busy as he is. He gave me an extra 20 minutes and bumped other interviews for me and him to shoot the shit about Guild Wars. I can't ask for more than that. He gave me a lot of context for stuff. So in many ways, you will hear Mike Z's thoughts, but they won't be expressed as Mike Z said this, Mike Z said that, right? But yeah, he gave me a lot of context for something like the mount system. He was a really decent guy. He had no idea who I was, or what my history is with MMOs or anything like that. But you'll see during Blue Protocol's interview, actually, I think every single thing we asked, he was like, oh, that's a really good question. Okay, let's dig into this. Because I was obviously talking about the stuff I'm interested in. The mechanics, the processes, the things that are going to apply to Western gamers, all that kind of stuff. I didn't ask one question about anime. No, there's an embargo on that interview. It's some point in late July, I think it comes. It's either late July or early August sometime. I didn't ask anything about anime. I was all like, right, so let's talk about raid bosses. Let's talk about, like, the Western craving for slightly more difficult content and a scaling system. Let's talk about outdoor content. Let's compare that to, like, Guild Wars 2 with the commander system and the fact that you want a similar process in Blue Protocol where groups and outdoor things will naturally occur. Let's talk about that kind of stuff and how you're going to make that happen. So all that kind of stuff. I did not ask about boob sliders. Interestingly enough, I did not ask about boob sliders. Hold on. Oh, no, I did sit with Mike Z and I didn't ask about boob sliders. But once the tweet went out as to where I was and what I was doing, I understood that maybe my questions to Mike Z weren't the same priority as other people in the community. You know? I'm just saying. Yeah, he's got his priorities. Maybe a different style of interview would have taken place with Raven than it did with me. But there you go. Nope, nope.
Is that what you were looking for?
Officers of Luxon, Kurzak, and Tengu backgrounds. The Ministry of Security Public Relations team is looking for volunteers to promote MinSec as a safe and diverse workspace. Please contact Hai Ryung in the press office. We need some diversity on the police force. Hire the chicken people.
Remember, some of those files are super off limits to you.
Incidents of violent crime have increased 1,730% as we continue to deal with the presence of mainland Tyrian criminals. The situation is under control, but Minister Lee has filed a request with the Imperial Court for a 15 million gold budgetary increase for the next quarter. This request is still pending approval. A slight uptick in Dragon Jade malfunction complaints, 17 dangerous incidents reported during this quarter. Well, you did invite the... Well, the pirates showed up. You didn't invite them.
Got what you needed?
Personal reading material of salacious nature is not suitable for the workspace environment. Who's bringing fucking porn to work? On paper?
Hey, what do you think of Minister Lee? Total buzzkill, am I right?
Report filed by Detective Rama. The detective investigated witness sightings at the Eastern Wilds of suspected members of the Purists, a group identified by New Canning security divisions as a potential dangerous entity. The report has been reviewed by Minister Li Huahang and has been closed for reasons. Insufficient evidence, actions unenforceable. Is Minister Li a purist? Oh, we don't need to waste our time investigating these supremacists. It's all fine.
Cogskull. Huh. The Aether Blades must be marking their territory.
Investigation of foreign pirate activity has thus far encompassed Xingji Island. We're unable to ascertain the location of their hideout, but concerned citizens have reported sightings of suspicious markings. The common description seems to be a coggers or skull with a sword in the foreground. This may be some form of communication for the criminals of this organization. Sketches of these markings have been sent to the Ministry of Intelligence for analysis. If you see a coggers, report it.
Those files are so old and boring. What do you even want from them?
Why are you, like, from the valley? Are we going out later? I need to get some new shoes. Why do we talk like everything's a question? Surveillance order signed by Minister Lee Ha-Young. Madame June is the owner of Zunlao Jade, formerly known as the Zunlai Guild. She shares a blood relation to the current Emperor of Kantha, Empress Een. The valuation of Zunlai Jade assets are estimated to be about 3 billion gold across all holdings in Xingzhe, New Canning, and the Jade Sea. The company was investigated last year for illegal dumping of dangerous or hazardous materials in Echovald, but the case was closed when Madame June settled with the Imperial Court for an undisclosed amount. Neither June nor Zunlai Jade have been officially indicted with any charges. Is this a case of everybody sucks? Is this what we're doing?
Another are you doing proud roast back there?
This is a reminder that all Xingzhe Security Division office equipment must be returned after use in good condition, or you will receive an employee behavioral ticket. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Not a behavioral ticket. Red alert!
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Commander, I'm at Orion's cave. You need to get over here. Like, right now.
I'm on my way.
Return to Orion's cave. Did they give us a warp point there? Nope. We ride! Shut up about the boat. When I get a boat, we're going shopping. I want an oil liner. I'm going to BP the fuck out of this bay. I can't wait to find some sea lions. I'm going to pour some shit all over them. Oh, yeah. Any ducks, swans? I want a fucking tanker. I am going to gamble again.
Ugh, Alchemy, you're here.
What's going on, Timey?
I don't know. Oreen and Kate,
They're fine.
June, what are you doing here?
She's so
I told you my Jade Tech can help your dragon. So that's what I'm doing. Helping.
We were talking to Oreen when she went quiet all of a sudden. It's like she's sleeping.
She's super sus.
But not. I thought it could be a concussion from the fall, but then Kate, she fell silent too, while still standing. I don't know if she's being affected because of their connection or what.
All my tests show Oreen's magic levels are steadily improving.
Perhaps the extractor caused lingering side effects.
Whoa!
Hello?
Commander? Over here.
Keith, where are we?
Shh. They're talking.
They're not just mortals. They're my friends. They're your flock. The shepherd watches and protects, but she does so in solitude. When I created the others, I thought, I don't have to be alone anymore. The other elder dragons?
Mommy?
You were there. I was imperfect, you see. Attuned to water, but not the other elements.
What a shit fucking element
I
to
thought
get.
my children would bring balance.
You're
and harmony
Aquaman
to
of the
fabric
dragons?
magic. But then, what happens now, Suwon? Now, you take my place, little one. Consider what I've said.
Looks like they're coming around.
Oreen to be new mommy?
I thought it was contagious.
What just happened?
That was the first elder dragon. The mother of all dragons. Isn't that right, Oreen?
Kralkatorik's mother. My great-grandmother.
What?
We'd spoken before. A few times. I didn't know who she was until we came here.
What does she want?
For me to take her place.
Take her place?
And become the one elder dragon.
The
we should
last
kill
elder
her.
dragon who wanted something from you was Jormag. And we know how that turned out.
Suwon isn't Jormag.
Can we be sure?
You can. Suwon's been Kantha's guardian since the Zaitan disaster. Or so goes the legend.
I need some time to think about this.
Of course.
In the meantime, we still have to find the Aether Blades.
And whatever that extractor thing is, how did they get their hands on something capable of doing this?
Anka was a brilliant machinist, and that weapon was a Sura-made, but the technology's beyond even the Inquest.
That's because it's Canthan. I gave it to my Trin.
You hired them, didn't you?
I did.
You hired them? This is all because of—
I didn't know what they were capable of, or their history in Tyria. If I did, I never would have—
Didn't check who you were hiring?
I'm sure you have questions. Ask me anything.
Alright, Ritlock. Good job. Oh my god. Yes. I hired the pirates and gave them technology without checking who they were. Full Ritlock has happened. Electro, thank you for the 3 quid, man. He's supposed to play do more raids in Destiny 2. Yep. I'm going to get a schedule figured out because my team has a brand new shiny calendar that they've already been filling out like mad. There's so many colors on this thing. So many colors. I've got a calendar now, look. This is my next like 3 months. That's all the shit I've got to do. Boo! Boo! Just play it by ear, baby. I can go into anything. It's in my interest to be transparent. Uh-huh. You're working with my Trin?
She was working for me. She's got Canthan ancestry, so she could walk among us. My guards caught her snooping around one of my power plants. She'd hacked my security system. I could have made her disappear. No one knew who she was, after all. But I was impressed at her resourcefulness, so I told her to come work for me.
She hacked
I
into
need
your
people who
security.
can find my
You
blind
hired her.
spots, and I took a liking to her. She became my protege. Bit of a slow learner, but she worked her ass off. Whenever I tried explaining Jade thermodynamics, she struggled. But somehow she always figured it out. I could never put my finger on it. That woman was haunted by something.
Maybe all the people she
Maybe you
killed
should have a
at
background
Lion's
check.
Arch.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Okay. Why did you hire them?
I needed dragon research. As you're acutely aware, the dragon cycle threatens us all. And it turns out the best dragon researchers exist outside of Cantha.
Mm-hmm. She's got a point there.
The Aether Blades could go where I couldn't. That's why I needed Mai and her crew. I never asked them to kidnap anyone. I wanted to import talented researchers with their consent.
Mm-hmm. How did they get here?
Apparently, they came out of the mists. They were lucky to have landed in the ruins of Old Kaining and not... Well, you saw what happened when you dropped in on Xingje.
Yeah. You called Suwon Cantha's protector.
I suppose it began with the Zaitan disaster. The massive tidal wave of undead that came crashing to our shores. Worst calamity since the Jade Wind. Even 100 years later, with all our advances, we still feel the effects. Well, Suwon is the hero of that story. Rising from the depths, turning back the waters and the dead. Poetic stuff. People say she formed a pact with Kunavang to protect Cantha. Salt Spray Dragon, local, hero in her own right. But, aside from a few rumors here and there, they've hardly been seen since. For Suwon to reach out to Aurene so soon after her arrival, well, it's certainly a fascinating development.
I tell you what, they've put 10 to 20 times more effort into the story already than they did in Icebrood Saga. Like, they could not afford a second Icebrood Saga. Does anyone know what the numbers of active players looks like? Have we got a graph at all of the active players of Guild Wars 2 over time? Did they release that data, or is there any way of checking? Not really. Interesting. I imagine it went down.
June, the Aether Blades are planning something big. We need to track down Mai Trin before it's too late.
I only spoke with Mai, and usually on my turf. They have a number of hideouts across Cantha. In Xingje, I'd expect her to be hiding somewhere in Zendaiju.
IPSO 7
a cave,
players.
if I know her. My sources
Can't
tell
even
me
do
the
a
Ministry
strike.
of Security's been looking for her, but somehow she's avoided detection.
The Blades are a sneaky bunch, but we've got experience with their bag of tricks.
Okay then, Marjorie, Gorik, let's finish this investigation.
Let me know when you find Mai Trin, Commander.
Will do. A solid start, though, to End of Dragons so far.
It's over.
Really good start. This is a really good start. Like, I'm into this. It's good. I think there's a mastery point near me as well. I see, right? I did. There's one up there. There it is. Right, but yes, they gave away all the Living Will season for free, so players stuck around. Yeah, I mean, some bold choices had to be made there, I think.
Another proud moment.
Thank you. Not shy on the mastery points. I like it. Where do you guys go? Meet Gorik and Marjorie in Zendaijun. Oh, will you fuck off with your boats? Your boat is crap, by the way. That is a peasant boat. Gigapoor. It actually makes me sad how shit your boat is. I'm sad for you. I'm going over here now. Sherlock Holmes is my favorite recurring stream sniper. Stream snipers are really fun. I miss the initial FF14 days of seeing fucking like Ross and Braggart in every random location, just fucking walking around doing shit. Although they went too far.
Boat better than no boat at all. You poor.
They went too far, didn't they? You know how much shit I got about you guys drowning yourselves when that kid got killed in the FF14 story? A lot, let me tell you. A lot. YouTube world was not happy with what you guys did that day. I mean, I laughed for it. It was funny. It was funny. We got a lot of shit about that. Like, that is so inappropriate. A child just died and you guys all drowned yourself.
Hurts, doesn't it?
I suppose. Oh, it's another one of these things. There's no way these things are worth my time. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Just a scene in FF14 where there's a cutscene that plays that's a child or a mother being murdered. And so these idiots, about 20 to 30 of them, all decided to know where the cutscene ended, which I didn't, which happened to be underwater, because in the cutscene you dive in to rescue the person. And they all loaded themselves into the water and all drowned themselves. So when it loaded in, it wasn't just like a dead body. The fucking water was filled with dead bodies.
Marjorie, Gorick, find anything interesting?
We were monitoring comm frequencies to see if we could pick up any Aetherblade chatter.
What we found were strange ultrasonic emissions in this general area.
You heard a funny noise.
Well, we can't hear it, but I believe that's the entire point.
The ultrasonic signal coincided with 2 Aetherblades entering this spider den. They vanished into thin air.
Oh, secret door.
The spiders didn't attack them. Why? I believe it's because they were using the signal against them.
Okay.
It was during...
need me to go in there and kill
was
the
it
spiders?
Endwalker?
Last time you did that, you drove an entire subspecies extinct.
The Radza Han, I remember that.
I have a better idea.
Oh, it was Shadowbringers.
If I can match
yeah,
the signal's
Shadowbringers.
frequency, I can clear out
Was
the
it not
Spider-Man
Shadowbringers? Oh, it was. It was when they were
without
giving it to
harming
the
them.
despair. Yeah,
Okay,
it was Endwalker.
Just don't take too long.
Yeah, so it's not that long ago in the story VODs of when it was. It was during Endwalker.
We don't have time for this. Jory, come on.
Fury is mine.
Wait! Just one more second!
Any burrowers? Hello, big spiders.
You are incredibly impatient.
Yes, to get to the bottom of this Aetherblade plot. Aren't you?
Of course. Sorry, I was... Let's find that entrance.
Even secret doors have giveaways. Let's take a gander.
God, I love the word gander. Identify. Point out a target to your allies. I see a crack. Am I supposed to see an obvious clue? I can just sort of like point at shit.
Not reading anything there. Must be somewhere else.
Okay. I mean, there's like a pathway going into this wall.
Doesn't fit the bill, Commander. Let's keep looking.
Kind of rude, but okay. I'll just take us out.
Doesn't fit the bill, Commander. Let's keep looking. Hey, look. Aetherblade marker here.
I did this! No, I did that! That was the first place I said! And you ignored me! I did! I fucking said it's this crack in the wall! I hate that! I was like, there's the crack! I absolutely did! I said, there's the crack, and I did this, and they fucking ignored me.
This wall, it's a hologram made of hard light. Whoever built this is a competent holosmith.
Must be some trick to deactivating it.
Okay, so in short, to make hard light, you need a photon forge. It's the only way to give mass to light particles.
I feel like we
There's
should be
the
paying
crack.
you for this masterclass in Hollowsmith jargon.
Oh, I love talking about this. Anyway, this forge is custom built. Impressive, but its emitter has a critical flaw.
You said this would be short.
Oh, a continuous combinatory assault should overload the forge. Try that. Aha! Excellent work, Commander. Come on.
Bullshit.
It's the commander.
Absolute bullshit.
Some entertainment.
Like, Zach Wolf, your aim was a smidge too high. I mean, they didn't even acknowledge me.
Timing,
They didn't
it's
even
me.
feed back.
There's definitely an Aetherblade camp in Zendaijun.
Nah, nothing over there.
Just like I told you. I'm leaving now.
Wait. What?
Where are you going? My Trin has a lot to answer for. And she's going to look me in the eye when she does. Commander, I'm on my way.
Yeah. Commander, she's gone.
We haven't cleared the camp yet. It could still be dangerous.
I'll go with her, don't
This
worry.
place is cool. It looks like a Disney
Tiny,
ride.
you stay with Aurene.
Not gonna argue with that. Stay safe, Commander.
Another
Talking
proud
to her friend again. Bad in life, based on old grudges and past glories. No imagination. In the mist, we had to repair our fleet. And we could only get the parts from ourselves. Our past selves. A lot of people want to kill who they were, but the parts they hate. I actually got to do it. It was disconcerting at first. Then, liberating. My Trin never did. It scared her. Should have known then.
Yeah, Anka's voice actor is fantastic. I'm hoping Anka becomes a memorable villain. That I would like. Explore the den. Anything else to find down here? Does this game have transmog? Yeah, not for me. Fair enough. It's the first time I've heard that.
Where is everyone?
This place definitely has more aether than blades. Oh, come on, nothing? Tough crowd.
I'm telling you, it's not enough. The captain was very clear.
Shh. Hear that?
If we're going to strike back at her, it needs to be massive, yes?
Ivan!
It needs to be... We need overwhelming
Oh,
force.
surely we're not killing Ivan at this point.
What I'm asking you to do is follow orders. You kill her until she is dead. Then you repeat the process. Do you understand?
Kill her until dead.
Where's my Trin?
Commander. What, no dragon this time?
That's a sore spot we'll be getting back
Oh,
to
that
in a
is
second.
one ugly fucking
Where is
guy.
my Trin?
Wow.
No. I swore an oath
You
to my captain.
fugly
I
bastard.
intend to keep it.
My Trin betrayed her closest friends.
Jesus.
How do you know she won't betray you?
That's a lie. It was Anka. She started this. Her and
No, I don't want to kill
all
Ivan.
the others. They broke their oaths, but not me. Not Ivan.
No, thanks. Ivan is the forever rat.
My heartlight shields are impenetrable. You might as well give up.
Bet he's using the same half-assed tech that was blocking the way in here.
Jory's right, Commander. His photon forge has the same flaws the one
I get it. You gave me a special action key. I get it.
Characteristic.
I understand the process that's happening. It's all good.
That does it. Full power to the photon forge.
Nothing can bring me down.
Power to the photon forge. And Commander Data over here.
Stand down, Ivan. If you do, we can talk.
I won't betray her trust. I'm the only
Getting
one left who can.
Oh, simpy boy. Ivan.
Hey, I can override his photon forge.
Then do it! Now!
What if this is not even the real Ivan?
You're gonna make me talk, huh? I promise you, I won't break as easy as your Asuran friend.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You're going to tell us where your captain is hiding, so we can have a civilized conversation.
I can't. I won't tell you where the key is.
Okay, there's a key. Let's look around.
Idiot. Shouldn't have. Of course, just open the door for them, why don't you? Stupid.
Ivan, don't worry about it, pal. We're not judging.
Nothing in there. In any of those.
I'm sorry. You were saying?
Commander, please, don't hurt her. It's not what you think it is.
Don't suppose you'd care to explain what that means?
It's not for me to say.
It's not what you think it is.
All right, enough. It's time to get some real answers.
Maybe my Trin's a giant worm? Can I get any more of the loot? No.
So, Ivan, you mole people, you want to steal everybody's things and then give those things to everybody else?
For the last time, I left the military long ago, and your grasp of our revolution is puerile. We dredge know that the bourgeoisie are stealing the value of your labor for their own profit.
Liar! I do not give you permission to steal my things for redistribution. I worked hard to plunder what I own.
Laissez-faire capitalism will collapse as the rich hoards wealth, then uses that wealth to enslave the rest of society.
Stay back, Ivan! I'm warning you! Stay away from my stuff!
Ivan's just making sure everybody's got enough. That's all Ivan's doing. Good man, Ivan.
Captain Trin, show yourself.
Oh, this is great. Now I've
Not a
got
worm.
the Dragon Champion, an ace detective Delacroix, here to tell me how terrible I am.
Alchemaholic, eh?
My Trin. Wow. You just brought everyone, huh?
You can feel sorry for yourself later. What are you planning, Trin? Where'd you send your Aether Blades?
Ha! Me? Send Aether Blades? Why exactly would I do that?
I don't know. Why'd you order them to kill Aurene with that magic extractor?
It wasn't... Yeah.
I mean,
I was there. She didn't do that.
I didn't mean to.
After all we've been through, everything I gave you. This is how you repay me.
You're right. You can't trust a pirate. I'm done. We should finish this now.
Hey! What are you doing?
Prioritizing targets.
Stand down and let them go.
You are in no condition to fight.
Listen to them.
We got. Is it wrong, fellas? Is it wrong to beat up a drunk lady?
I could never.
Where do we stand on
beat
that?
you, Commander. Too many scores
Getting
to settle
healthier.
at once. Just need a little help. Just a little more. Spend a few years in the mist.
Oh, she's a big lady.
The most fascinating people.
Wait, what's happening? What's she doing?
Commander, she's tapping into the power of the mist, just like you.
Getting healthy.
No, this
Whoop.
is different. She's not in control of the spirit she's invoking.
No control over the spirit she's invoking. Okay. I don't think we're taking down that shield. I don't want to sit
I
and
need your
stuff
power.
them.
I need more. Please. I can't lose
Did
her
that
again.
say it was Scarlet's phantasm?
Scarlet, it's not her.
Nothing.
She's summoning all the different versions from the mists, eh? That's interesting.
Getting healthier.
Scarlet was the villain from Living World Season 1? Got an interesting story, actually. I like Scarlet.
Stop!
She was a little comically evil, but
You're
she was good.
taking too much.
She's losing control. If we don't stop it, it'll kill her.
She's too strong. Her voice.
It's Big Scarlet! Wow! Look at the size of that Scarlet!
Getting healthier.
Steady as she goes, Scarlet.
Fury is mine.
How did you?
You're absolutely right. This music's kind of good.
Getting healthier.
Oh, more ads. I could probably ignore these, but whatever. This is one of the nicer boss fights I've had in this game. Everything is really clear. It's not a clusterfuck of noise.
I need a moment.
Ooh, this is going to be fun.
Raise your weapon.
She's gone.
Another proud moment.
You think she could be behind this?
She died on the Breachmaker. Like Kaz said, that was just an echo.
I can't hear you. I can't... The laughing. What's wrong with her?
Revenants can have a hard time tuning out all the voices from the mists.
Ritlock actually needed a blindfold at first. Something to help him focus.
Give me a minute. I'll come up with something.
While you take care
Let's
of that,
cut out her eyeballs.
I'll relieve the prisoner of her weapons.
I'm thinking of just quick solutions, that's all. Oh, we could use a blindfold as well, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works, but I think my idea would have been fine too.
Okay. This'll make a good blindfold.
Jesus Christ, what are we blindfolding an elephant? The fuck?
Here, take this.
Oh, thank you. It's quiet. My, tell us what you ordered your Aether Blades to do. Where are they going?
They're about to attack one of your jade processing facilities. But not on my orders.
You're their captain.
No, I'm not. Anka mutinied. Took my ships and my crew. Said I was emotionally compromised because of our... history.
Turning into a giant scarlet will so be real quick.
Not in the least. How do we find her?
You can track them using the ship transponders.
Thanks, Ivan.
Hello? I'm still trapped out here.
Ivan is my spirit animal. I fucking love Ivan.
Ivan, you didn't leave with the others?
Why would I? When Ivan makes an oath, it's for life. Commander, you can activate that console. Find where the
The
ships
mole,
are
not a
classified.
rat. He's a mole, my dudes. He's not a rat. Mole boy.
That's a very wide area.
Ah, damn. Rainiac must have damaged the transponders. It'll show you the rough location, but that's it.
Somewhere around Kaining doesn't give us much to work with.
Does it give us a
wouldn't
boat?
Just attack any target. She knows what she wants. I can... Let me help.
Let you help? How about we help you into a prison cell? Or did you forget about your attack on Lion's Arch?
No, I can't undo what I've done. But I can help you find Anka. Please, let me do this.
You think after today, we're going to trust a word that comes out of your mouth?
Jory, you're right. But Anka has to be stopped. Before we have another Lion's Arch here in Cantha.
Commander, what do you think?
I think she should join the team. Yeah, Mitron's on the team.
And Captain Trin, one wrong move out of you.
And you won't live long enough to wind up in Lion Guard custody.
I understand.
Also, I'm keeping your weapons.
Okay. I'll talk to some of my associates. If this Anka is targeting Junlai Jade, we need to get ahead of it.
All right. In the meantime, we can head to New Kaining
And get arrested for not having a travel permit? You're a Canthan bureaucrat's worst nightmare,
I need a permit to go to...
Sounds like you two should pay a visit to the Ministry of Transit.
All right. You go stop Anka, and we'll go to the Ministry of Transit and fill out some paperwork.
We need to do paperwork to
Ministry
just
of
go over
Transit.
there.
Electrifying.
Can you imagine if we needed paperwork to go to Liverpool or something?
A fitting
Like-
reward.
That would never happen. Unlucky. I've been wearing an ankle tag or what? I need to pee. Hold up. Are you tired of running into situations with other people? Living in fear of having to socialize with
Ministry of
that guy
Transit
who
office
smells
at
like
Daigo
old
Ward.
socks?
The
Dreading
bougie
having
part
to
of
converse with someone you met that
Manor
one
Hill.
time and have nothing in
I'm
common?
heading to the area for
As
some
soon as I saw
administrative
him,
errands.
I knew I had to have
Could
a
you stop by
conversation
when
with
you're
him.
around?
I
for
didn't
a
know
quick
to move
chat?
left to
Of
move
course.
right. I almost vomited on the street.
Introducing MoveMate. With MoveMate patented to distance intensifying technology, you could subtly avoid all those social situations and the other person will never know. But wait, there's more. Introducing MoveMate Plus. MoveMate Plus comes with our patented long-range stealth MoveMate technology. Now you can use your MoveMate to move awkward individuals without raising any suspicion that you were involved at all. Your life will be so much easier and free of burden.
Thank you, MoveMate. You've made my life so much better. I can do so many things I could have never done before. This is fantastic.
So I know what you're thinking. How do I get my hands on my MoveMate and MoveMate Plus? A Tier 1 sub will get you your MoveMate right now. But if you go to a Tier 2 sub, you will get your MoveMate Plus mate. So get it in the bag and get it made. MoveMate and MoveMate Plus from MoveMate Industries. The Happy Turtle sucks balls.
Need some healing here.
Hurts, doesn't it?
I'm muted. I was saying Emma has arrived. Does she have a mixing bowl? These are the questions. I died while AFK in Guild Wars. What a surprise that is. We won't do the strike today because we've got the cooking in a short while. So we'll save the strike for tomorrow. Well, for Monday. We'll do Satisfaction tomorrow. We'll save it because apparently the End of Dragon ones require probably a touch more prog than Ice Brood. She's gonna take this so fucking seriously, guys. I can't even express to you. She's gonna take it so fucking seriously. It's you're about to see my wife in like the only intense mode. He does not like to lose. I want my travel pass. I want my boat. I've waited so long. It was the first mount I ever wanted in this game. Forget the raptor. Forget everything else. The fucking skimmer. It doesn't matter. I want the boat. Give me my boat. Really not fair that you shove this crap down our throats and none of us can use it. It's alright, steps are good for the glutes
The rat
anyway.
says hello, you boatless poor peasant.
Including citywide power outages in Kaineng, continue to escalate across Canada.
I will get my boat.
June's last gala? All the big names were there.
Boat does not suck, and it's going to be a worthwhile addition to my arsenal of mounts. Okay? The boat is the best mount in the whole game, and I deserve it. I'm going to have the biggest boat, the best boat.
Excuse you, have you seen the big turtle?
The turtle sucks. It's too fat.
Another proud moment.
Turtle is trash. It's too fat. It's way, way too fat. Yes, I have set it up so that Emma will be able to hear your comments while she's cooking. I expect you guys to troll in the way you've been born and raised to troll. Fat shaming turtles, get away from me!
Visit this place.
Emma doesn't know anything about the rat. She has no context.
Not even my Trin.
Can we trust her? It's my understanding she led these pirates.
That's a good question. We'll be keeping a close eye on her. What I wanted to ask you is, can we trust June?
Her relationship with the Aether Blades is a concerning matter. One she'll have to answer for. But Madame June is not a traitor. Empress Fen is certain of this.
Understood. Well, I have to get a trade deal in front of Minister Ishikawa soon.
Gigakawa's here?
Of any Aether Blade developments.
Minister Gigakawa? Dope!
So, I guess we're working with my Trin now.
Never thought I'd see the day. Do you suppose we can trust her?
What choice do we have? She knows Anka. And for what it's worth, I felt she was sincere back there. She's committed terrible acts. The people of Lion's Arch deserve justice. But it has been 8 years. There's gotta be space for people to change, to grow. We're all learning to be better people, right?
Maybe.
Well, I just want to say, thank you, Commander. I can tell you're trying to be more diplomatic lately.
I've killed so many people since we got here.
To make your job easier.
I wouldn't say I was diplomatic. I have butchered a lot of people since I arrived
the
here.
ambassador was just updating me on your encounter, or lack thereof, with the Aether Blades.
The one called Anka staged a mutiny. We just missed them.
You have an intriguing air about you, Commander. You fail continuously, but it
Fuck off,
does not
Sherlock
seem to impact
Holmes.
your morale. Your efforts have been remarked upon. The Empress appreciates all you've tried to do.
I'm not finished yet. Once we get to New Kyning, we'll deal with the Aether Blades.
We have every faith in you. Now, please excuse my brevity, but there are matters here that demand my attention.
Anything I can help with?
I'd focus on getting your transit documents first. Though, should you later have a spare moment, perhaps I'll avail myself of your generosity. Xingjie's the model of serenity, but it has its issues. Naga raids,
Naga?
purists, and spiritual hauntings, to name a few.
I'm wondering how deep they'll go with the purists. Will they be full Nazi powered? Are we talking American History X here or what? I'm kind of curious how harsh they'll go with it. Will they take it to that level?
I'm sorry. This floor is only accessible to residents of the Jade Heights complex. If you are looking to purchase a new home...
Please take a number from the jar and we will call on you shortly.
Number 9. Serving number 9.
Ugh. About time. I've been waiting all morning. I had to complain to your manager.
So sorry. Let me help you process your paperwork and then I'll help you file a customer complaint. Okay, number 43. Step right up.
I just moved and was told to file a change of address with the Ministry of Transit.
I'm always going to sit at the front.
Oh, so sorry. This appears to be the olive green form. The change of address form is more of a lime green or chartreuse.
Please! I've been here for hours!
Number 153, it's your turn. Please step forward.
153! I'm here! I'm here!
Hello.
Transit permit to New Kyning? Sure thing. Just fill out this form for me, please.
Pay special attention to fields 3X-12 and 53C. Those always trip people around, okay? The travel documents have a number of fields that require filling out. The first of these fields asks you to enter your name. Inspector Floor. The next field of the travel papers asks you to fill out your race. I am a non. The last field of the travel papers asks you to declare your purpose for traveling. Saving the world from catastrophic entropy and chaos.
Ah, thank you. What a beautifully filled out form. It'll take an indeterminate amount of time to process your transit permit. Then you're good to go. Please enjoy the local sights while you wait. Seriously, it might take a while.
Rama, are you still listening in on our calls?
Not willingly. You really need to use a more secure frequency.
While I wait for these transit permits to clear, is there anything I can do to
Never
repay
fuck
my
around
debt
on a
to
farm.
Kantha?
Never!
Navon mentioned she was swamped.
It's a hassle.
Thought I could help.
That's actually... I'll be honest. At this point, we need all the help we can get. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Nothing worse than spending some time filling out a dogshit farm, only to then realize you did the farm wrong. Okay. Help Rama by completing events around the island and killing various hostile forces. Okay, they want us to do some exploration. Swifts. There's all these boat things to do, man.
I knew it would be tough to visit this place, but wow.
Ooh. I assume I could just sort of kill people. It's fine. I'm guessing that's what it's saying. Well, I mean, they're bad people, right? Yeah, it says Etherblade above their name. We can kill these guys. Oh, shit, they do confusion.
Getting healthy.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
I'll be all right. Soon. Eat pain. Might makes me
Oh
right.
my god, they instantly reapply it. 10 stacks. Yikes. I swear to God, confusion has killed me more times than literally anything else. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to all the messes. We're in no rush. We will get it all done. In fact, playing like that really helps me out when it came to that sky scale stuff. But I needed to do all the zones.
Gearing down.
I had done practically everything in every zone.
Fury is nothing can bring me down.
I'm cleansing my conditions on cooldown. Shut up. Letting everybody know who has a boat that their boat is crap.
Getting healthy.
It's important that they know that their boat sucks. They have to go through life thinking they've got a good boat compared to my boat. I have a feeling I'm never going to need the boat. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm never going to need the boat. I'm going to use it anyway. I only play aquatic themed areas. That's going to be my gimmick. I'm going to start a new YouTube channel called The Waterman. And all I do is focus entirely on Guild Wars 2's aquatic areas. I'm going to do like a top 10 list of the best fjords, the best ports. There's so much content there, actually. Bye, shitty boat.
Getting healthy.
Best waterfalls, best rock faces, most scenic views. Then we can get into competitions. You guys can send me your screenshots. I'll review them. It'll be a whole thing.
Fury is mine.
Stone is patient, but I hunger for battle.
Yeah, I like Crendor. Crendor channel. This is really great view over here.
Might makes me right.
Having a boat does to a motherfucker. Changes you, man. Get away from me. Your boat is slow as well. Like, go away. Poor. My boat will be fast.
Deal with you later. Might makes me right. Getting healthy.
Not copium. My boat will be... Oh, okay. That boat's pretty quick. I wonder what the boat masteries are. Does your boat sink when you first get it? You need a mastery to get, like, an appropriate sail going?
Tick tock.
Whoa, I did not aim that way. What the fuck was that? My mouse is definitely going, by the river. No, not quite. We get it. You guys don't have to be here on your boats. Get away from me. Not impressive that you have a boat, okay? I'm gonna get one for free any minute.
Eat pain. Getting healthier.
Got him. No confusion. I actually don't cleanse anything unless it's confusion. Or like 20 stacks of fire. Combat in this game seems fun. Yes. I was big surprised by that. I thought it was going to be more FF14 style, but it is not. It is very quick.
Getting healthier.
Like, I haven't tried any other classes yet, though, and I am going to. They all seem relatively unique. This class mainly involves energy management more than anything else. Yes. What are you guys doing? All your boats suck as well. My boat is going to be so much better. No, I don't want to ride. Leave me alone. Wait till you see my boat. I'm going to call it Excalibur.
Might makes me right.
As soon as I get my travel permit, I'm going to be a boat boy. I am going to buy a skin right away. You can better believe that. Better believe that. I'm going to have the best boat skin.
Getting healthy.
I either want like a pirate ship, you know, like a galleon, or an oil tanker is what I'm aiming for. Something along those lines. I think that's going to suit my image perfectly.
This is the Boat Lovers Association. We do not approve your boat mount because you are a poor at jam.
I don't need approval. You can't stop me. I'm not subject to the laws and whims that you try and throw at me.
Getting healthier.
There's a boat I can't get. There's nothing I cannot get. Unless it's literally removed from the game, in which case it doesn't count. No, 6 stacks of fire. We're good. They'll wear out. They'll wear out.
Getting healthier.
Can you get Gizmo? What do you mean? No. Oh, a purist ritual. Let's finish off there. Can I jump over this defensive wall? Nice defense field, dumbass.
Welcome Ambassador Casimir Mead of Kryta, not only to the show, but to Kantha. Thank you for having me. It's an honor. I'm thrilled to be here.
We will not leave our children, a nation paralyzed by its own policies.
Then I'm going to come first place in the boat competition. Am I still in poison right now?
When you say
Uh, 3 out of 4.
Hey, Commander. Pulled a few strings with a buddy of mine at the MOT. Your transit paperwork is approved.
Yay!
You're a truthful,
Skipped
upstanding
boat
visitor.
quest lol. Scrub.
then offense.
Some people lie because they think it's funny.
I skipped a goddamn thing.
Wow. Thank you, Detective. Might makes me right.
Don't mention it.
At least I could do. Your rage.
Element of fire. Obey me.
Carried the whole goddamn place. All right. We have zone access and boat access. Perfect. Where do we boat? We boat here. Okay.
Hello, I am the Jade Heights Gatekeeper.
Shut up.
I'm here to maintain a peaceful environment for our residents.
Did you get my papers for me?
Approved to travel. When's the next transport to ChunkeyNinja?
Transports are booked months in advance, Commander.
The best bet is to sail yourself.
Yes!
Or maybe you could ride your Elder Dragon.
Shut up! Give me a
I'll
boat!
stick to the boat.
Boat!
Thanks.
Boat! 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 Boat!
Enjoy your visit.
Earn your boat! Earn your boat! Boat time! Boat time! Boat gaming! Boat gaming! Here we go! I'm on a boat and it's going fast and... Oh, for months I have waited. Here we go. Where am I going? Over there. Boatin', 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 boatin'.
Oh shit! Get your towels ready, it's about to go down! Everybody in the place hit the fucking deck! But stay on your motherfucking toes! We running this, let's go! I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat! I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat!
Boat
I'm
jam.
on a boat, motherfucker, take a look at me! Straight floating on a boat on the deep.
Right, wait, I have to do a heart mission. Assist the locals by repairing boats, rescuing villagers, cleaning debris,
That's
beating
not
up
a boat.
riffraff, and donating Shinota blackfins. This is not my boat. This is like peasant boat. Fuck, I didn't see that. Ah, I got a boat! Yeah, dude! What's this? 4 speed. Anchor. If you find a spot you like an anchor. Where's my boat gauge? Do I get a bell?
They see me boatin', they hatin'.
Okay, this is a poor boat. Yeah, I get that. That's alright. That's alright. That's just a start boat.
Fury is mine.
I have to murder some more people, I think, to get boat access.
Might makes me right.
Alright.
Gearing down.
I have no issue getting my boat sorted.
Getting healthy.
Bears just be falling out of the motherfucking sky. Weird day. Weird day. Right, more murder and we're good.
I'll knock your screws in off the leg. That's how I do it.
Come on, give me my boat. Your deaths are going to a good cause. Remember that, friends. Your blood will wash the hulls of my ship. Avast me hearties. Nope. No other things to get the boat. Just murder. Alright, I might do a repair job here. Oh, oh, my boat sank. Okay. It was a poor boat anyway. Not here, Lana. Move out of the way, freaking peasants. I need more blood to wash down my hull.
Gary, down.
Look at them. I think they realize that
Getting healthy.
this is the moment.
I am awesome.
Your sacrifice will be remembered, my friends. I have to buy a boat? $700 karma and 2 writs of Saitung province. There it is. The only mount I ever wanted. Gifts are a great way to get around the waters of Tyria. When anchored, they can be used as a platform to fish from. You can ride them with up to 5 players. The owner is the pilot, and up to 4 party members or squad mates can join as passengers. No. Learn everything about full throttle. That's what we need. Yes. Learn how to push your skiff to a new top speed. Depth charges. Awesome. I guess I need to... Right, hold on. Hold on.
No longer boatless feels strong, man.
I am no longer boatless. I've done it. Where is it? How do I boat?
What do you think this is? A night market sale? Put those back.
How do I boat? Left side of the hotbar. Weapon swap. I don't get it. Where's the boat thing? This one? No. Swap to boat mode. I'm pressing that tiny... Oh. Oh, okay. You right-click it. Oh, I see.
Gorik, I have a boat and travel permits. Ready to head to New Kyning?
Yeah!
We're waiting on you, Commander. I hitched a ride in Jory's fishing boat.
How'd you get your permit so quickly?
Let's do the round!
Oh, I was in an retrieved in 5 minutes. Very friendly boat.
MOT wait times are pretty much accepted.
Wow, nice boat.
Oh, Commander. Navon would like to hitch a ride with you.
She doesn't have her own transportation.
I don't have all the details. It'd be a really big help. For diplomacy. diplomacy.
Okay, Ambassador.
This is real as it gets.
We're going to sea, baby!
Don't you ever forget. I'm on a boat and it's going fast and I got
We're doing laps through the bridge.
I'm the king of the world on a boat like Leo. If you own the show, then you show not Mio. Get the fuck up! This boat is real! Fuck land, I'm on a boat, motherfucker!
I'll get my skin in a minute. The fact is, I am no longer boatless. I am no longer boatless. I have my boat. All right, now we need to do something very serious. This is important. Game is unplayable in the current state. Why is there only one boat skin? I need more. I need choices. No. Yes! I need this. I need this. So like a pirate. No. No. Okay, that one's also awesome. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. This is the goal. This is the goal. This is what we need. Okay, what we need right now, though, is this, and we need to make it not look shit. Yes. Improved. Even better. Golden. There she is. Majestic as a motherfucker. Sailing the 7 fucking seas, mate. Where's the summon skiff key binding? There must be a key binding for it. It's way down. Ah, there it is. Got it. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
No, I'm strapped like I'm touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Yo, like I'm touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah. No, I'm strapped like I'm touchdown. I can do
Best spot in the game, mate. No, I got deboted! No! I got deboted! We zoned, I deboted!
Are you comfortable, Navan?
Very comfortable.
No, I accidentally bumped into the story!
It's, inspiring. Your friend, the Elder Dragon. What is she like? Wise and timeless, filled with sage advice and deep thoughts.
Maureen? She's more like us than you might expect. She feels happiness and sadness. She feels loneliness.
Disaster!
And kinship. Though it is true that she's always trying to bear the weight of the whole world.
Sounds a lot like you, Commander.
Oh, stop shooting at me. Right, let me check where Emma is. I don't know what she's up to.
This is nice. Wish I could stay on the sea forever.
Me too. Should I change course and take us to the unending ocean?
Maybe another time. But, feel free to take the scenic route.
Hey! Hold! Beep boop! Beep boop! Go here. Perfect. Okay.